All right. All right. In threes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
Black of the berry, sweet jukes.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, though?
And we have man, I'm not even calling him a guest, man. Extended family to the show. Our guy, Holly's in the building.
It's your boy. It's always your boy. It's Holly.
Mhm.
What up, though?
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are drinking Red Breast 12-year Irish whiskey, and we are smoking an assortment of Alec Bradley's. All right. White Star GB.
Good, man.
You know what? Before I get to you, Holly,
Yeah, man.
how you been, man?
Man. What can I say? Life is a roller coaster. It's a motherfucker. Just it's going all over the place. That's all I can say. Just everything going all over the place. Very busy though. Very busy.
In a good way?
Always. In a roller coaster type of way.
Mm.
It's got its ups. It's got its downs. Kids, kids are being kids, keeping me busy.
Mm.
Life is just life, but it's good to come here and be able to unload,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All
have a
right.
cigar, some good whiskey.
Absolutely.
Still.
Absolutely. White Star GB, how you been, man?
Good, man.
Yo, you be hotboxing, bro. You be smoking fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a smoker. I smoke things. I smoke things. I don't know how to smoke slow. Like, you just chill and every time. Every
Yeah,
other
I'm
time.
saying normal
I
time is
do
like
everything to finish.
40,
I think
40
that's my personality.
like 45 seconds between puffs.
Oh, yeah?
45 seconds to a minute.
Oh, I ain't know niggas. A minute.
A
most
minute might
cigars-
be a minute might be pushing it, depending on the
Yeah.
cigar. If it's not a great
puff,
cigar,
puff
it might
fast,
go
yo.
out.
It's
Yeah,
gonna go out. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But so let's say every 30 seconds to 45 seconds.
That's the thing. Like there's like a number put on. You see, that's the thing about cigar cats. It's mad. Like, huh? Okay.
I'm gonna have to hold on, guys.
My fault, yo.
I had to stop dead in your track. You're looking the whole other way.
Yeah.
Nowhere near it.
We trying, yo. We outside. We on the fly. But yeah, man. There we go.
It's a beautiful night out here too.
It's an amazing night, yo. We ain't get too many more of these.
Yeah,
Talking.
I like this time of the year though. I don't like the scorching summer, even though it was hot
Me
today.
either, man.
It was pretty hot today, but I'm an October baby, so
Love it.
I
love
like
it.
the coolness of the fall,
Me too.
but the
Nah, I
still like the
90.
kiss. I like the kiss of the sun, but the coolness of the fall breeze.
I need 90 degrees.
Me too.
No.
I
with-
need
I'm
that
with you, Cool.
90 just to set you
I'm with you.
on fire.
You like the sweat.
Let you know you're still alive. Nah, I don't sweat really.
Heat wave. Like some of the
Yeah, I
best.
need yeah,
Like yo,
heat
heat
wave.
waves. Like
Yeah.
think about heat waves when you were a kid. It's some of the best times of your life.
That's true.
Like you had
That's
the
true.
best time of your life in the sweltering heat.
I feel like kids are immune to weather
Yeah.
when depending on where you are, in the day.
Mm.
Like we took the kids to Hershey,
Mm.
and the water was freezing cold, and it was like a maybe 70, 75, 76 day. It wasn't even, I don't even think it hit 80 that day.
Mm.
The water was freezing cold. Kids don't give a shit.
Mm.
Getting zen.
I'm in there like,
yeah.
the kids just like splashing me. I'm like, stop, get the fuck out of here.
It's freezing.
Mhm.
I hear you.
Rick.
Shout out to the kids too, man. Back to school, yo.
Oh man.
Babies is back in school. Everything's good to go. Like you back at work, cool.
Yes, I am.
Shout out to the teachers,
Yeah, man.
educators.
With the high school,
babysitters.
with the big kids.
Oh, you with the big
I'm
dudes?
with the big dudes now.
They're sizing you up, or
Yeah, I was about to say.
No,
they
no,
trying to
no, no,
size you
no,
up.
no, not
Right.
at all. It's
Right.
it's
it's all love.
it's home. Yeah, it's home.
Nice.
Mm.
Good for you.
I have
man.
I had no. See, when I was back at school, two schools, I had those were my the people that are seniors and juniors now. So
Right.
I had them when they were in like fifth
Oh,
fifth grade.
Oh,
okay,
so you
right,
moved
right.
up
So you
with
just
them.
seen,
Yeah,
you just seen the
yeah.
same
They
group.
the
And then
homeboys.
and then the 9 and 10 grade I just had at the middle school.
Nice.
So it's
Right.
actually weird. Like I actually have
You just move with them.
I know
Yeah.
I know every grade.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? All the kids.
Would you like to do that often? Would you like to just go after the 9 or 10 graduate? Would you want to go back down and then move up with another group again? You think that's a better way of like teaching?
Well, like follow one group all the way up.
Yeah, maybe like
Uh,
two groups.
Mm, Well, in my section, I'm with one group for the 4 years,
Mm.
but I'm with three different groups. You know what I mean? I have four at a time, but
Right.
or three at a time. Right?
You know what I'm wondering?
Mm.
You've been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah.
How many kids have you seen from elementary to adulthood?
Like been in their life like that long.
Yeah, like
Probably thousands, maybe.
1,000. A few.
Mm.
So how many of them?
Right.
How many of them have you seen like recently? And it's like, oh, you're doing well for yourself. Well, you see him, and you're like, oh, this nigga, I knew where you was going. When you was in third grade.
Put it this way, you can see that and go, oh yeah, he was kind of like that or whatever.
Yeah.
You have like the inside track on a kid when he's like 20. You see him, you're like, yeah, you know, you kind of the same, just
Yeah.
but a lot of them, do well for
Have
themselves.
you seen more do well?
Yeah, much
than
more
not?
do well. Yeah,
Okay,
much more
that's
do
good.
well.
I mean, it's a good district too, so more than likely you're going to do well.
Because remember,
It's just the stragglers that
when I first started,
we
when I first started, I was with high school and I was like 24. So those people got kids and
right.
you know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
you know what's funny?
And then I go back to elementary and yeah. So my range, see, and I'm one of the only ones in the district that has that level of range of working with that many
Right.
from third grade to
Right.
now 21.
Because some of them are just 8th grade teachers, and some of them are just
Mm-hmm.
6th grade teachers.
Scared to death to move.
Right.
Mm.
Scared to death to move. Anyway, left or
Right.
right.
Mm.
But
The funny thing is to see the niggas that were screwballs when y'all were kids, and you see their kids and they doing the same dumb shit.
I see that
tree.
Yeah.
I see that.
It's like, nigga, I know your daddy, nigga. He was the same
way,
shitty
right?
person.
Yo, I actually got a if you go to the Instagram feed, I actually got a story about teachers. Since we're here, we can go right here now.
Nice.
Download more. Right there. Go back to Ron. Since we're here.
Teacher receives backlash for her
The
school
audio.
attire. Commenters say it's inappropriate.
Miss Williams. Cause she's so pretty.
Wish.
Let's watch it one more time.
Let it sink in, right?
Yes, please.
My baddie, teacher bay neighbor. Miss Williams.
That's a teacher.
Cause she's so pretty.
And there's a couple slides on it too, I think. I think there's some slides with some comments
Oh,
on my bucket. There you go.
Okay.
she ready to sell a
She ready.
house.
Yeah. It's a lot for school. I'm a teacher and I love this. Stop sexualizing everything she's covered.
That's true.
It's 2025. You should look good. Good, boo. The shoes, maybe, but be honest. What is it?
A white teacher.
White teacher.
That's how they say
Oh,
white.
right. Okay, with no shape, wearing this, and it's no problem.
Yeah,
People
I've seen
saying the
that.
full covered listen up. You can be fully covered and still revealing.
Uh,
You don't have to have skin tight clothes. Not saying wear extra baggy, but there's an appropriate way to dress.
I defend Jesus. One thing that I've realized recently, the people I trust the least are are I defend Jesus people, Christians, to be specific.
See,
Yeah,
we just
come
talked
on.
about that
Those are the
earlier.
people
Huh?
I
Come on,
trust
man.
the
Take a stand.
least are Christians.
Huh.
Very, especially now,
Why?
especially those ones that be like, God told me that this is the way I should go, and this is the decision I should make. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Because you still gonna shit on somebody, you still gonna fuck somebody over, and God told you to do it. God ain't tell you to do that.
Mm.
Maybe they heard God wrong.
They
Heard
ain't
what they
listen,
wanted to
it
do.
ain't God they listening to. It ain't God they listening to.
Uh-huh.
Comments?
uh,
Oh,
I guess so. I think we got a wide array of. All right, so you want me to read a couple more?
If the kids have a dress code, the teachers should as well.
but there what?
I agree.
I don't know.
That's what I agree. With everybody's back to school pics, a lot of people posted their kids back to school pics. A lot of kids are wearing uniforms now.
Mm.
You know, public school, charter school, private school. A lot of schools are implementing uniforms now for kids, especially middle school kids. You know what I mean?
Can you put us?
And
Yeah, I think we know.
you know, the one lady said that we sexualize everything. It's like we got eyes. Like if it looks sexual, it's sexual. Like you're not gonna gaslight us to think like,
All right,
yo,
what I can
yeah.
say,
she's doing
I
too
don't.
much
what I
for
can
the
say
first day
is
of
it
school.
is it a
She's
little
wearing it's
tight?
too tight.
It's tight, but
Got her toes out, like she got high, like it's too much.
well,
She looks
no,
great.
the
but
toes
she
out
look
ain't the problem.
no the toes out is part. Listen,
I see
it
it
ain't the
every
problem
day.
for
I
us.
see
Like
it
it ain't the
every
problem
day.
for our eyes, but it ain't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm saying I see it every day. Toes is
Yeah,
out.
you shouldn't have your toes out as women at work.
Oh, that's all I see is toes.
Yeah,
all day
no, you
long.
should have a
I'm
shoe
not tripping off
covering
the
your.
toes.
All
No
teachers
one's
wear their
tripping.
sandals and stuff
I'm
like
not saying
that.
anybody's tripping. I'm saying the appropriate way to dress around children is if dudes did the same thing, they would be like if dudes came around. I don't know what dudes
With
wear
their
would
toes
be
out,
sexual. You know what I'm saying? When
That's just
niggas wore
bad.
gray sweatpants to work every
it's
fucking
a
day.
sexual, but it's a kind of sexual.
You know,
I wore not
Oh,
every day,
man.
but I wore gray
Sexual.
sweatpants to work a day.
All right, but like
Well, gray sweatpants.
if you're wearing
Now that's
sweatpants,
inappropriate.
if you're wearing
I've
any
done it.
sweatpants,
I've done it on a
if
Friday.
you're
I
wearing
wore sweatpants.
sweatpants that are tight, that's showing your dick print
No.
like that, it's like, yo, bro, you bugging.
Yeah, you bugging.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
what she's doing.
It's just tight. It's a little
yeah,
tight.
yeah,
It's a little
that is
tight.
the equivalent.
She's,
Yeah,
so
she's
she's
covered up, but she has all the things to.
She's
Like,
wearing stuff to accentuate her body.
you don't need to
I-
do that to look good when you're going to work. Like you don't got to do that.
I believe that first of all, aside from the Christian comment that I just made, God is good
All the time.
All the time.
and all the time.
God is
good.
good.
That is a piece of art right there. And I think art should be exposed.
Yes,
I think art should be shown and art should be listen, she cannot help it that God blessed her with that look. So yeah, whatever she puts on, it's going to look like that.
No,
If she puts on a pair of my pajama pants,
Still
she's
gonna-
gonna look like that.
Still gonna
No.
be.
And it's
No,
gonna
she-
be as delicious as that was
Still
right
gonna
there.
be hitting.
Now, the toes out, girls are going to have their toes out. Now, the heels, you don't really need heels at school. Okay, maybe the shoes I would have been like, listen, you didn't need you put some flats on. You can even put some kicks on before I give a fuck. The high heel shoes, I think you're looking for some daddies out there, some single dads.
Yeah.
And that's not even a bad thing either. That's you could I listen, if I'm a single dad and I see that, I'm trying to hold that down. I'm not gonna be like, no, you're my kid's teacher. No, you're my kid's teacher. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm single dad.
You exactly. And you know what the crazy shit about it is? It'll be women that are in the comment section that'll say that we're sexualizing her.
Yeah.
But if that same woman had a kid in the school and they had a husband and the husband was dropping the kid off and had to see this woman every day dressing like that, they would say it's inappropriate,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
But another woman that might be a single woman might advocate or say that's cool to do that, right?
Right.
But yo, that's not cool. You know what I mean? Like it's the wrong space for that type of dressing or
I
whatever.
don't
You know
think
what I mean?
so. I don't think so. I think it's fine because anything that she wears is going to look like that unless she dresses like a nun at school, and she's still gonna look good in a nun suit, in
All
a nun,
right,
in a ninja
beauty
outfit. She
beauty.
could wear a burqa and she's gonna look like that. Unveil these motherfuckers.
No.
Cool. I'll put a couple more examples in the chat.
But nah, I don't
No,
like
just people.
I
Teachers.
I don't think she should be called out for inappropriate dressing because she is fully covered. She's not walking
dressed
around.
inappropriate.
She's not wearing. She's not her cleavage not even showing.
That's cool.
It's just that the clothes fit her in a very blessed way.
She doesn't have to wear a tight ass. She don't gotta wear a tight ass dress, bro.
But what else are you gonna wear?
Go to the top.
Any dress that she wears is gonna be tight because that
Nah,
ass
it's
is
not.
fat.
All right.
Look at
Alright,
that.
go to-
crazy,
Look at that
bro.
right there.
It's crazy.
She look
Go to
at
that
them
one.
hips. Look at them hips. Anything that she wears,
Click on it, cool.
unless she wears,
Pardon me.
unless she wears a jumpsuit, anything that woman right there wears, it's going to look revealing. That's not even bad.
Woke up,
That's
blessed,
a
yeah, I'm
regular
feeling
dress.
so
That
great. Sun shining, got
honestly,
no worries on my plate. Bills paid up, kids doing just fine. Ain't no stress, this my moment to shine. Keep
Those
my
are
head
baggy-
high, keep myself
those
free.
are baggy
Ain't got
ass
time
pants.
for no
Those are baggy
negativity. I
pants.
hear the
And look at
whispers,
that
but they don't
ass.
faze me. Call me what you want, but you can't change me. I got
Well, I don't
love,
know if
I
that's
got
BBI. I'm not
peace,
sure.
I
I
got
don't look like a BBI.
everything
Oh,
I
it does.
need.
You're right.
Ain't
You're
no
right.
woke up,
That
blessed,
is
yeah, I'm feeling so
That's
great.
inappropriate.
Sun shining, got no worries on my plate. Bills paid up, kids doing just fine. Ain't no stress, this my moment to shine. I keep my head high, keep myself free. Ain't got time for no negativity. I hear the whispers, but they don't faze me. Call me what
To hide it though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You paused it at the right spot. Goodness gracious. You did it on purpose.
Should it? No. I put more examples though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's nice too. Yo, why weren't teachers looking like that when I was young?
They weren't whores.
These girls, these are very nice girls, GB. These are very nice women.
Yo, I'm saying, dog.
They are
like,
nice, pleasant women. Look at her.
But okay, so all right, GB, do
Yo.
you feel the same way here?
I feel like
I feel like the heels,
doing too
are,
much.
the heels are the only thing that could be that
she
you could say
doing too
put
much,
it
'cause
away.
She don't even got much of a shape. She a little twig, but she's showing every inch of that shit. Like she trying to
The
show.
heels are the
Like,
only
we
thing I
acting
could
like
be
it's
like.
cool. The hair, everything above the look like that. She needs to put a pair of flat shoes on. You know what I mean? Cover up her toes, and she needs to be dressed in a little looser.
Why she need to cover? All right,
Yo, nigga, some
If-
niggas like feet.
that's weirdo shit though. Like you can't like
weirdo shit at all.
What, to like feet?
foot fetishes.
Foot fetishes. Foot fetish is pretty normal
That's kinda
nowadays.
weird.
Foot fetish.
Like
Foot fetish is
That's
the
what
least
that
of your
would be
worries
like.
nowadays. A foot
It's-
fetish
It's that's weird. Like yo, I'm not tripping on feet. Like you could show your feet because like the professional look. You got women that wear, let's say, blouses and things like that, and they'll wear a pair of heels. Yeah, that's fine. Or they wear shoes that maybe some open toe shoes or whatever. But that dress is like it's too tight, bro. You could wear something a little
I don't
a
think
little
so.
looser.
I don't think so.
Yes, you can.
I don't think so. I
But
think
this-
whatever women that look like that, we'll call them rich women.
hmm
They because of their shapes, they're going to look like that. Anything that they put on is going to look like that.
I don't. That's
I think
bullshit.
that's fine, and I
that
think
is bullshit.
I
bro.
think the difference is we're not used to teachers looking like that because the way that we grew up, they all look like motherfucking Golden Girls.
Getting plastic surgery, like
because they put effort into looking like that.
They didn't
even
put
like
effort. No. Teachers didn't put effort in looking like fucking.
So too?
Blanche.
Yeah.
They're putting effort into looking professional versus looking like trying to accentuate their attractive
They be
parts.
looking poor. My teachers look poor. They look like they were underpaid.
I mean, she's a little
the teachers that I
So now she's
had look,
overdressed.
and I'm sure they were underpaid. Like that's not even bad.
Like what?
That's not even bad. I mean,
that's
that might be a little bit too much. That does look like she going to like
she looks
cool.
she looks overdressed. Yeah,
Yeah,
she looks
that's the
overdressed.
first
But
day of
that's not.
school.
But that's
It's the occasion. She taking pictures.
But it's appropriate.
I'll
But
take that. That's
yeah,
appropriate.
there's nothing inappropriate about that, except again, the
I don't think
shoes. The shoes the shoes are the only thing that throws me off because you don't need heels to walk around at a
all
school.
I'm saying.
Now, like I said,
As a matter of fact, you probably need more comfortable fitting shoes because you got to walk everywhere. So that's the only thing that I say.
You're not walking nowhere, really.
But if you walk in halls, you're going up and down stairs.
Ain't that serious.
you don't gotta wear a tight dress though. You don't have to wear a tight dress.
So you got to saying as long as you're covered, you're good, right?
No.
To be honest, none of these teachers look like they were going to the club.
That's what
None of these teachers look like they were going to a club or nothing. They all look
They
professional.
don't look like they're going
They
to
all
a club.
look no, they all look professional, but they looked good
They
professional.
look like they're going to a club to me.
Nah, they look like they selling real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a professional look.
Sell a house.
No. Selling real
Refresh it one
estate.
more time.
Selling real
I'll say
estate
it.
is
Refresh that
different.
page.
I feel I think that's a negative connotation. If you're gonna say they look like realtors, the female realtor.
That's a mom.
Mom, man.
That's a mom. Yeah, that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate for my well-being. I can't. That's inappropriate if I'm staying with my girl. I can't stop looking at that. I'm trying to watch the football game and that's there. That's inappropriate.
That shit is so corny to me. I don't know. It's just like, yo, bro.
I don't think so. I think
look like a stripper.
I think
Like,
but-
that's all I'm saying.
But wait,
Like,
question. But how many women are at a football game? How many moms are there in leggings and a sweatshirt?
looking nice.
But simple question.
It's a lot.
most.
How many
All of them.
moms are at a everyone?
All of them.
Yeah, most.
All of them.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So it's not the art, in that setting, it's not her fault that
No,
it's,
that's a nigga. It's whatever. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean?
like strippers got
And
kids, too.
again, she
know what I
might
mean?
be looking for a single dad. She might be a
OnlyFans
single
workers-
mom looking for a single dad. So
Right.
she's peacocking.
OnlyFans workers got kids too. Like they're gonna be at the football game.
Yo,
But that's appropriate for that. Now,
And
Let me-
the
let me
mic, the mic.
all right, let me ask you a
I
question.
remember a story about an OnlyFans mom who sent her kids to a Catholic school and they kicked them kids out when the parents found out she was doing OnlyFans. Now that's inappropriate. But these teachers are just trying to look professional, but look good professional. And our culture,
they're looking for
in our
attention.
culture, good professional are clothes that you just put on clothes, unfortunately, and they they peak.
No.
If I'm a teacher, if I'm a teacher and my dick is so big that whatever pair of pants that I wear, and when I sit down, you can see my shit right here, damn near my knee. I can't help that shit. What, you gonna fire me because my
You're
dick
probably
is too
gonna
big?
fire you. You're probably gonna- Go to circus, nigga.
All right, well that
Take
happened.
you out to the circus.
Well, that happened. Okay, that happened. That's why I lost my job as a teacher.
You're in the wrong record, nigga.
You're in the wrong business,
What
right?
you doing, nigga?
They told me I was in the
Bruh,
wrong
In the
business.
wrong.
Yeah.
You said go to the circus.
Yeah. So, yo, bro, you don't. Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, man.
You don't have to. You don't have to, right? You could tone it down a lot. And what's corny to me is that women will shoot to get this attention, and then when they get it, it's like their dudes is doing too much.
The gaslighting niggas.
Yeah, like it's like, yo,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
that's whack. That's so corny to me,
So,
bro.
I get it to a certain degree. Like if you say she's at she's at a parent teacher conference, and single dad starts hitting on her in the middle of her trying to explain to him why his daughter ain't doing well in school. But he's too busy trying to hit on her. Now she's like, "Yo, come on now. This is a professional setting. I'm trying to keep it real with you. Like, why are you doing this?" It's unfortunate, but she was overblessed. These women are overblessed with
No, they're not.
some
They're
abilities.
not- they paying
They're not.
for
Oh,
it.
you
You
all
can't
right?
she can't put on a
That's why I
bed
like
sheet.
having you.
She can't.
Holly, come on, bro. One of the chicks.
You really believe the shit you said?
Yo, one of the chicks on there, she had a BBL, right?
Yeah,
So she accentuated her shit more to get attention, right?
yeah,
And it's like, yo, bro, like,
that's dumb. I don't like that shit.
So you disagree with a teacher having a BBL?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we have a common ground
That's
there.
that's against the dress code.
Okay.
Listen,
Now-
you're gonna have to leave your ass at home, ma'am.
yo, bro,
Yeah.
there
Okay, so at least we
if
agree
a
there.
heavy set woman can hide her body shape,
She can't. Fat people cannot hide their shapes.
they
You fat.
can do it. They can do it to a certain extent.
No, there's no
these
way a
women
fat
can hide
person.
their behinds.
I don't know any fat person that put on something and they like, oh, you look skinny today.
No, you don't look skinny.
Nah,
but-
the weaponry could be, they could push the
Yeah.
fat to different parts of the weaponry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess it depends on what level of fat you talk about. Because if you're talking about thick women who wear the little what do you call it?
Corsets, the Joan of Arc shits.
Yeah, again, those women are blessed to me. If you know,
it screams out to me, I want attention, and it's corny to me that you're in a school, and if you're in a high school or even like a middle school where you're dealing with young boys and their hormones and shit, like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, like, where's your head at?
That's the thing. And that's
so I mean,
no, but that's what. Yeah, pardon me.
No.
to quote my
That's
to
what I
quote
want
my
to
boy
elaborate
F,
on. Like, where's your head at? I know teachers have to pass certain classes and take certain tests and all that and be credentialized at certain places, but where's your head at? Shouldn't there be like a morality clause for like teachers? So
I get what y'all are
like,
saying, but
who are you that you around my kid? Because it's like, I don't know if there's a shortage of teachers, but it's like we're hiring like, women who are, I guess they're qualified, but they're like they got the thought mentality.
If you cannot say that this woman who is going to school for this particular position in life, that you cannot hire her because her ass is fat and because she got big titties.
Why not?
Because that is discrimination.
All right. So what if she's distracting to the student body, to the whole job, the environment, right? And
if I were her student, I would definitely want to be on her body.
So now what will happen is that if you say these black women are so blessed with these bodies and they can't wear something a little bit more professional, if they start getting overlooked for white women that have less body, because you can't teach in a high school with 15 and 17, 18-year-old boys that's trying to hit on you or fuck you or whatever.
Yeah, but black communities, black schools, you got to hire black.
Can I elaborate on, like,
you're not going to hire white just because a woman is a distraction. And
it's
like my man F said,
the main thing is about the learning, the child.
Like my man F said, but it's sometimes the kids need motivation.
What happens?
Sometimes that motivation comes from looking at your teacher like this while she's teaching.
Got you.
Miss such and such.
Right.
I got. I'm taking notes. I'm paying attention to everything you say because I want to. I want to be your number one student.
But they kind of. But what happens if? All right, shorty, it's cool, whatever. Her Instagram page is open. All the boys in the school are following her. Her follow count is going crazy. Over the summer, she goes on vacation, posts some pictures. She partying down all that bathing suits. She comes into school the next year. All the boys got pictures of her in her bathing suits in their fucking locker.
Yeah.
Now you're Pam Anderson, literally working at you're a bimbo now.
Damn, man.
You know,
things like, change.
What game are we playing here? And
I want to be a kid again.
Down rabbit holes and all that, but I'm like, yo, listen. Like, I understand you want to look nice, but it's a difference between looking nice and looking sexual. And it's like they playing in our face.
I don't know.
We got kids. I don't got no, like, I got girls on top of that. So it's like, yo, my girls is looking at these teachers for a different reason. They looking up to them because it's like, all right, they are little mini role models, like, for that year. Like, they do like their teachers, and their teachers open up to them and they talk about their personal life a little bit and whatever. But it's like, yo, I don't want my kid looking up to that.
I don't know.
I don't want my kid to
it's a
grow
difficult
up
situation
and think
because
that that's the way to go to work. That's the way to go to the club.
Now, granted, I always tell my shorty, my daughter's gonna have my body when she gets older, because I don't want people gawking at my daughter the way I'm doing these women here.
Right.
But
you're not gawking.
You gotta understand, right?
Yeah,
right,
research.
right.
Good research.
Deep research.
Yeah.
Deep passionate research. But you got to understand that there's going to be a point that your daughter is going to become appealing to dudes, and it's just because the body parts. The men are attracted to the boys are attracted to the body parts.
Yeah.
So if your daughter once your daughter starts shaping out, are you going to tell her she can't wear shorts?
I'm going to tell
in the summertime
because I'm not going to tell her
wears shorts, it's too appealing.
Shorts. Yeah, no, she can't wear certain. I tell her now she can't wear certain. You can't wear last year's shorts anymore when the girl is fucking growing.
Okay.
The shorts got to hang. They can't cut. Right.
Okay.
What she was wearing, that first teacher, is almost like a Catholic school uniform. So what if the girls now in high school, they're getting their things tailored up and they're going around looking like Teacher Babe? Now we just got a whole
Teacher
school
Babe,
of Kelly Bundys.
Here's a difference.
We grew up with Kelly Bundy.
Here's a difference.
Like, we were a lot more blunt back in the day. Kelly Bundy was a fictional character on the show Married with Children, but she was known as a bimbo because she dressed like that.
Yeah, but she wasn't a teacher.
We used to call a spade a spade. Now we're playing this game of semantics and we can't use our eyes and call it. She's dressed like a bimbo.
And nobody really said it though, but Peggy was fired too.
She was the grown bimbo.
Yeah. Peggy was fired too. Nobody actually really acknowledged that. We were too busy looking
I could use some blue shoes or something.
I've seen Applegate,
but
I just now the difference is all of these pictures, everything that we saw here, they were wearing long skirts, they were wearing pants and something like that. When you go to these private schools, you see these little girls, they hike their skirts up and them shits be here when they're in school.
Yeah.
The teachers ain't looking like that.
No, well, most private schools have a dress code and it can't be above a certain level.
It used to be, but it ain't like that. It ain't like that no more.
Kids shouldn't be misguided, but they have a built-in excuse because they're young and unexperienced. But there's no excuse for the teachers, the staff to be.
I don't know. I think the excuse is I can't help that I'm shaped like this.
It's bullshit.
All right.
I can't help that this is my shit. Again, if my dick is so big, if my dick is so big that if I wear a pair of slacks, forget about it. It's right in your face. It looks like that little stand. It looks like a Stanley bottle in your face.
Yeah, nigga.
I went to school for this. I put in all the work. You cannot tell me I cannot have this job because when I wear a pair of slacks, my dick, you can see it.
All right. Where we going next, man?
Now we going to you, Ron.
What?
How was your week, man? How are you doing?
Oh,
that was how I was doing.
Oh, okay. No, man.
How are you, my friend?
I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
We back at it. Like you said, first week of school. I got a daughter that just started high school.
Nice.
And yeah, man, just it's sort of like the start of the year when school starts, because you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's true.
Good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's
one more question pertaining to school, because I think a couple of you guys were a little older when you kind of were in between schools. Like, did you go to new schools? You went to new schools at a certain age, right? Like, do you have any advice for like older kids, like kids going into like a new school, new
I do.
situation,
Oh
how
yeah,
to integrate themselves into,
I got a lot of.
I
Go
do.
ahead. You go first, Ronco.
Shit, I had to leave. I moved a few times
Mhm.
during my life, but my senior year of high school, I had to leave.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I don't know. I can't.
Fuck.
Definitely, I'm not the most social guy. So I don't know. I played sports a lot. I played a lot of sports, so that connected me with people.
So be good at something and
Not even
join
Yeah.
be good at something. Just do something. I'm sorry. Good.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, Cool could probably
I
answer
would
this better than me.
say like high school, like coming into a high
Well,
school.
high school, middle school, whatever. Just
All
go
right.
into a new school.
So let's make it quick. Middle school, the pecking order is being determined,
Mhm.
right? And I would say get involved in something. Doesn't matter what it is. Do something after school. You'll be fine. Understand that the rank is being built right now. So currency when you're in the middle school is like height for the boys. You're tall, you're tall cat. Or you dress nice, like the normal stuff.
Yeah.
If you're tall, you got a nice little, you know what I mean? If you look
No, I
like
don't know.
if you look like you can handle yourself a little
Okay.
something,
All right.
and just be as cool as you could possibly be. Now, high school, the pecking order is already established. You know what I mean? I would still say
What
this.
about for girls though?
I think for children in general, the
Mhm.
pecking order is established.
Yeah.
For the group that's going from middle school to high school, that's,
Mhm.
and then you have the shockers. Just know that there's going to be shockers, which are new people who move in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Don't bother to try to compete with that. You're going to be.
What makes them a shocker?
They disrupt the pecking order depending on who they are.
Yeah.
So let's say tallest kid is tall, and you know what I mean, he's getting the attention.
Yeah.
And then another dude moves in who's his height or taller. Shit shocks the whole thing. So if
Tall shit was overrated to me. I don't know, man. Walking around like fucking lurks and shit. Like
not necessarily, it's not
I
necessarily
never was
always
like a
tall.
fan
I
of
can't
that.
never
I
buy
really
clothes.
seen
I can't
that.
never
Like,
find
yo,
clothes
Yeah,
my size.
just get
I
involved.
never seen that was a thing.
I would say-
I never
GB is
seen
the
it.
heightest. He's the
I
heightest.
never seen that. No, nigga, you gotta duck down. Like, it just look corny to me. Like,
I would say though, like all in all,
I bump my head
Yo,
with so much.
you
So many
really be
things.
hating on niggas for their height, yo.
Yo,
It's like,
fuck you, nigga, you tall.
I don't know. I never seen it. I never seen it.
You remember,
Back be hurting.
you remember Martin? He's like, you don't like me because I'm dating Shannon. You don't like me because I'm tall.
no, I would say get involved. My number one advice would be get involved in something. Do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
Go.
You're gonna make friends and you're gonna be just fine. Just
Yeah.
do something. You know what I'm saying?
Do something.
Do something.
involved,
There's so
join
many
some clubs,
clubs
get it.
and activities
Yeah.
and sports, even if it's not sports that you
Yeah.
into. There's so many
Good
other
advice.
things you can do.
Good advice.
Once you get involved in something, it'll all work itself out.
I always
Hold on,
tried
hold
to
on,
push my
Karen.
kids. I always wanted to. I tried pushing my kids to be nerds.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because
Yeah, right.
nerds usually fly under the radar. Usually.
Mhm.
They usually fly nowadays. Back in the day, you got picked on if you were a nerd. Nowadays, if you're a nerd, you kind of fly under the radar. You're not in the mix of things. You go to school. Yeah.
You could be fly and be a nerd.
You can be,
Back in the
but
day,
that's
nerds
I think
was like
that's the
bum ass
difference.
niggas.
I think
No.
that's the difference. No, but I think that's the
Maybe
difference.
not bum.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you because I think every parent wants their kid to be cool or cooler than they were.
Nah,
I'd
I
rather
don't care
my
about
kid
cool.
be smart than
I really
than
don't
cool.
care. I really don't care about cool. I like
I'd rather
all
my kid
right.
be smart than
No,
cool.
no,
I
no.
don't care about the cool.
We all want we don't want our kids to be stupid. We all
not you,
no.
cool, not you,
That-
not
that's-
you.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
What happened?
No, because he's cool.
Yeah.
No offense. Nick.
No, so we of course that goes without saying. We want them to get as the best grades they can get.
Yeah.
But we don't. Do we want our kids to be a social outcast? We don't. I don't think
care.
anybody wants that.
I don't
the
care.
grade come first.
I don't care.
The
I
grade
don't care
come
about
first.
social because first of all, I don't care about what these little kids
So
like. I don't care about their shit. I don't care about nothing that they do. I think it's all whack. I think it's all half gay. And I think and I think it's all stupid, like brainless shit. Now we could have been the same way, and our parents might have been looking at kids the same way. But when I see it now, it's just like, yo, it's there. Like the brainlessness is there. I don't care for following the trends. I don't care for all of that shit. I'm way more focused on you getting your education and getting the fuck out of high school, because to me, adulthood is what matters the most, and adulthood is way more fun than all the high school antics and shit like
right.
that.
Because you seen the finish line.
Yeah.
So you
right.
know, like, this doesn't even really matter.
This shit
If
doesn't
you can
matter.
get
All of
through
this
this
social
and,
shit
like,
in the
Do
middle
what
of
you're supposed to do here and not be distracted.
do the work now so
on the
you don't
back
have
end,
to
I
do it
mean,
later.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
yourself
it's
It's
disciplined
hard to make
and
it matter like that.
you
It's hard to
discipline yourself in work now. You don't have to do it later.
Mm.
And I always wanted my kids to be that way. That's the advice that I would want to give people. It's like, don't let your kids be in the mix of what's
So
going with of the shit.
genuinely, like, you want your kids to be all right. Because let's not nerd means smart,
Mhm.
but like sort of recluse.
Yeah, bum ass
Yeah.
nigga. Like,
And
Why you
like
gotta be bum-ass?
not like, yo, they're like, don't have socially, they're not there, right?
Mhm.
So I don't think any parent wants that. We want our kids to be as smart as they
I
can
do-
be,
So
but we
my,
still
wait,
want
wait,
them
wait, wait.
to kind of be
my
social.
wife, wait, my wife was a nerd. My wife was a nerd, but her appearance, like she was dressed like as good or better than everybody else.
Okay,
So her
yes.
appearance was like everybody else, but she was a nerd. Her mentality was fully like
perfect blend.
fully into
80-20.
I want to
And look
say
at where
it might have
she
been
is
like
now.
90-10
90-10. I'll
because
take
And look at where she is now. That is exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah,
That's
fully,
what I need my kids.
fully in like
That's what I need my
I
kids.
admire it, honestly. I admire it. Like to know her, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
you were focused and
She-
focused for
all right.
mad years. Like
Right.
She was focused, right?
focused.
But I wouldn't say she's the
But she chose me, though.
The
She
definition
chose
of
me.
She's not the epitome.
all right.
But wait, she chose me.
She's not the epitome of nerd. But
Okay.
She
but
chose
that's what I'm
the
talking
nigga
about. That's the level I'm talking about.
All
'cause
right. So
I-
this is the thing.
She didn't choose a nerd.
We kind of develop our titles based on our associations.
Mm.
It's mad different metrics, right? Especially when it comes to school,
Mm.
high school, middle school, and the metrics are very superficial.
Yeah.
But they are what they are, right? Now,
Yeah.
if his wife maybe didn't dress a certain way, or she wasn't connected to him as a, like he
right away. Yeah.
she might be that like a nerd where it's like she don't you're not paying it, she just get good grades. That's the girl that get good grades, right? Or if some kid that's like a girl that's not that good looking, she gets good grades,
Yeah,
she don't dress well, and she just like, all right, yeah, she's kind of go fall into oblivion where nobody really notices her.
I don't
right?
care if my kids wore high waters and suspenders.
I don't believe
and
it.
glasses
I
with
don't
the string
believe
that
it.
attached to it. I don't give a fuck as long as
So
y'all niggas
you
bringing in
live your
good
life like a
grades.
nerd today,
I wish I did.
but you don't know, right?
No, I didn't. That was my mistake.
But do you today? Did you learn from the mistake and you live like a nerd?
I can't
Or
live
do
like a
you-
nerd now.
do-
I
do
don't.
you-
I don't go to school. As a matter of fact,
all right. No, okay. So the way I would say a nerd in today's thing is like, I don't have to buy no clothes. I'll just save I'll save my money. I won't go out. I won't do anything. I'll just work and
live
be
like a nerd,
and financially.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in front of a microphone on a Friday night.
Right.
But
right.
I kind
of do.
I'm back here pressing buttons and shit.
For that matter, I kind of do, but I don't. Of course, I don't want to. But the difference is, the people that I know that live like that are doing way better than the people that aren't.
Probably. But
they're doing way better. They have money. They always have money. And the people
your car, right? Your car that you drive,
yeah,
right? You didn't get like, let me get a little hatchback Yugo to drive around.
No. I like nice cars.
All right.
Yeah.
Because what does that bring?
It brings the bitches.
So, like you,
I mean,
know,
I'm sorry.
this is what I'm
It,
talking
it
about.
brought the bitches.
That
brought the bitches.
that
Not
mentality,
anymore.
that mentality, it's carried over, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna live the way you live and then say,
And
I
then
want
tell
my kid to be a nerd.
Yeah, I know. That I understand. But no, but that could be though. It could work that way because again, there's degrees, there's way more degrees of nerd than there were back in the day.
So we need a new
when,
word. No,
when
so
we
there's a
when
new
we
word
talk about
we-
nerd for our culture for our generation, it was the Revenge of the Nerds and then Steve Urkel.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's
You
just
know the
it's
word.
it could be a pretty chick with glasses that just stays focused. It could be a dude, a decent looking dude, but he doesn't
wife,
he
pretty
just
chick with
doesn't
glasses.
get in the mix of the social trends, and he just sticks to what he has to what he needs to do and gets what he gets what he needs out of school, which is getting your academics straight and then getting the fuck out of there and making your money when you become an adult. That's
Mhm.
all I want them to do. Because granted, I want them to have a little bit of street smarts at the same time because you don't want nobody taking advantage of you.
Yes.
But that's for me to teach you. I can teach you street smarts because I grew up in that on that side of things.
Mm.
But for you, because I'm providing this for my kid, I want you to just be a nerd and focus on your academics. Everything else will come later.
All right. That's great. Grades are all fine and dandy. I just feel like they go without saying. But I think
should.
I
They
think
don't.
we devalue the social aspect of growing up, kids in school and things like that. Like it's not all about
I think it's different now. I think it's different now because they're different. Like when we were growing up, whatever was there in front of you was there in front of you. Now kids could be like, well, I like this thing and then I like this thing, but we could all come
Every
together
kid's
and
a
like
nerd now. Nerd culture is culture. Like nerd
that's
culture.
true.
Like
That's
the
true.
cool kids like
Comic
anime.
book
They like
kids.
comic books. They watch Marvel.
Oh,
Like
comic book
they
kids
collect basketball
are
cards and
nerdy.
do shit like that.
Video game kids are nerdy, but they can still be involved in the they're actually building it. That's the thing. But that's why I'm saying that. Like the nerds from back in the day are the people who are running the show now.
there.
And
All
those
right.
were the social outcasts that were getting made fun of and getting shitted on. Now they are your boss. They are the niggas that are telling you what's good now, what's new now in today's society. Yeah, I want y'all to be that. I don't want you to be the followers. I don't want you to be the popular people on social media. I don't want you to be YouTubers and shit like
I
that.
got some definitions
Mm.
of nerd. Someone who's deeply into a subject, text, comics, sports stats, music production, whatever. They get excited about details most people gloss over. It's not an insult. It's more like you care a lot about this, maybe too much, and you know your stuff. These days, it could actually be a compliment since being a nerd usually means you got expertise
Mhm.
and passion.
Yeah.
So
Yes. That's
Yeah.
today.
that's today.
That's
That's
today.
today.
Right.
That's today. And you got circles of if you I think the term has been redefined in a sense
definitely.
today. But
That's my point though.
no, you said
I said I don't
you
care.
said just focus on education and
Right,
that's it.
because I don't
It's
right?
cool
care.
to be smart now.
I don't care.
Huh?
I don't
It's cool to be
care.
smart.
No, it's definitely
Because
cool.
I don't
It's
care
cool.
I don't care if you're the nerd if you're the nerd from our generation or the nerd from today, but be a nerd. Be a fucking nerd. Get your education because that's all that matters when you're coming up in this
All right.
society.
So we live in a world where entertainment is somewhat there's a section that's dominated by streamers,
Yeah.
which are people that are probably not social. They don't go outside. They interact online.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's the difference. Where when we were younger, in order to be social, you had to kind of be outside with your friends and be out and face to face.
Right.
Now you could interact with somebody you never met face to face. You never seen
Right.
what they look like,
Right.
and you got those people that are kind of like that nerd vibe is that scary vibe of like no I'm antisocial and
Right.
a lot of platforms have been built by nerds
Right.
for nerds
Well, yeah.
in a
Yeah.
sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I honestly I
Very-
don't
very
mind it.
one.
I don't mind it at all. I don't mind
You
any
don't
of
you
it.
don't no you don't see you keep saying that, which I know you don't really want your kid to be like that. You
do.
don't want
I do.
you don't want your son to be like an incel online type
Not
of
an
person.
incel. I don't think
Those are the nerds today.
So what do you consider somebody like Kai Cenat? Is he a nerd? Because that nigga sits in the
No.
house.
I think some of his followers
Yeah.
are that.
I'm not
probably
talking
only
about
friend.
I'm not talking about incels because his wife was an incel. She, she found him. He had the street smart side.
Yeah.
She had the nerd side. So yeah, balance it out if you got to.
Trust and believe his wife, or there's girls like his wife that got with another nerd that never came. Like they collabed over
My kids are pretty though. They're not
over
gonna be
education,
incels.
like grades and school and
No,
studying and
but
shit
that's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I want them to be nerds because I can lead them on the street smart end of things.
Right.
So they're not the incels.
If they real nerds, they don't have to learn those street smarts. They never gonna touch the streets.
Let's let Holly
Real-
get the
real-
last word on
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm also fine with that.
All right.
You got the last word on it. What else?
I'm just saying that that's the only that's the advice that I would give, that I wanted that for my kids, and I would give that, stick to the academics. Do not follow these niggas out here because kids are shit. Kids are shitty people. They are terrible. Kids are terrible people. So if you put yourself in the mix, be prepared to be caught up in the mix. If you don't want to be, if you don't want to experience bullying, you don't, certain levels of bullying. If you don't want to experience fighting and dealing with shitty people, keep yourself out of that mix and stick to your academics and get your fucking shit because you're gonna be their boss one day.
What's that?
You're still gonna be a nerd though.
Yeah, that's fine. I love that. I wish I was a fucking nerd.
Like a Zuckerberg, like
Mm.
he gets respect because he's rich.
He's rich and he started some shit that can't nobody take from him.
Yeah.
Except for the government.
All right, where we going
The
next?
Illuminati.
Let's go to the let's go one up from where we started.
She got go.
Oh goodness.
That should look crazy. That shit is crazy, yo.
Let's watch that again.
Yeah, right here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I strongly disagree. No man is intimidated by any woman because of her credentials. That's not the case. It's usually the character and traits that come with that. They usually have extremely high egos and you can't tell them anything. And they usually come off extremely masculine. Like what you said you can be masculine and it might be too much for men. It's an attraction thing. Men are not attracted to masculine traits in women. That's what it is.
I don't think that's necessarily true because someone who, for example, I've known men who were intimidated and jealous because I had a college degree and they did not. It's not just the trait that came with that. It was, I have a diploma. They did not. It's not just my quote unquote masculine traits that was a turnoff. I
would say that might be unique to him, but generally, it's the traits that come with it. It's not the degree, it's the traits. This idea of dating down and dating on your level stems from women. So I strongly disagree.
We can interact
money. They
by
don't
the clip because there's a lot there.
Okay.
And then we just keep on going.
Wait, go back to it. They debate.
Yeah, just put us on full screen.
They debate on the notion that men are intimidated by successful women, and he logically breaks down how the idea of dating down comes from women being naturally superficial. Excuse me.
Well, he first broke it down he was just basically saying like guys don't really care. Like we're not intimidated by it. We're intimidated by we're not intimidated. We
don't like the traits.
We don't like the traits, yeah.
We don't like the traits that come with a successful certain traits that come with certain successful women.
Yeah, it's a level of aggression, it's a level of dominance, it's a level of having to be the person in charge of things because that's what it took for them to get to that level. And it's like the other one said that she legit had men that were intimidated by her by having a college degree. I can't really see where. I'm pretty sure there are men out there. I can't talk for every man, but I could talk to the men I know, and I don't really see that. I don't really see
I
where
don't see it either, but
it's something I feel like they build their heads up to kind of max the bad behavior. You know?
no, I think also I think it's a defense mechanism of why they don't have a man. It's like
because I'm too successful.
it's a built-in
I
excuse
don't have
of
a
why
man
they
because
don't
I'm
have
too
a
successful.
yes, yeah.
And
So,
they're intimidated.
like,
Um,
yo, bro, like
that's a good
men,
one.
like you got men that empower women to get more educated.
Yeah.
They invest in their women's education.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yo, bro, like
Yeah.
honestly, I
don't
feel
wanna
like it's a
dumb 'em.
cop out. And I know dudes that when they know a chick got money, they
Latch
like
on.
they on some like, yo, I'm gonna take advantage of the situation. They not like,
I mean,
oh,
we
yo,
always said
I'm intimidated. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
we always said we would fuck Oprah.
yo, bro, it's
We
like,
always
yo,
said that.
nobody ever said like,
Stedman is probably like
and
young niggas don't even know what it's like over here.
the
This is
crazy
great.
shit, and this is the thing, man. Like, men are more intimidated by beauty than they are by a degree.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
I've seen men intimidated by beauty.
Yeah.
Like, yo, shorty is bad. Then they hesitate to go speak to her because she's good looking.
Yeah.
Like, not because no degree. Because who's gonna know that? You understand? Like, and I don't think guys are saying, yo, I got into a conversation with her. Yo, she got a degree. Yo, I can't really fuck with her. Like, that sounds crazy to me. I've never heard a dude say that.
I would have to say, based on what he's saying right now, I do agree with that. I think I've never been that way. I've never been intimidated by a woman's success. Like you said, the more success is like, oh, I like this one because she's accomplished.
Why?
But and it would be more of a level of how they look, the level of beauty over the level of success. I do agree that it's the traits, because there are women that want they want to play their role and then play your role as well. And it's like you can't do both.
Or the opposite. They want you to play their role.
They want you to play their role
and then their role. You know what I mean? Especially
right.
when you have children with these
Right.
people. So they want you to be mom and
now
kind of dad. And it's like, all right, well.
Now I don't know how a lot of these women came up when they, to want to be that, but usually what a woman would say in response to that would be, I take control because I haven't found the person who can take, they're not securing and letting their counterpart take that control, because they're not showing themselves in that, in that space. Now it could just be it could just be an excuse. It could just be whatever. But the conversations that I've had with women in in that particular subject, it is more of, well, the man has to play that role in order for the woman
That's
to
the dating down aspect of it. They don't want to wait for a man to get on their level. They want that man, even though they love him, to be right there with them or past them. Like, let's just call it a spade a spade. Women don't want to date down. And that's where the next clip is going to go.
Okay.
You still want to stick with that one though?
Yeah. We're going to go to the next slide on that same clip.
Being down when they're with their women. You guys say that, not men. If a man has money and he's taking care of a woman, there's no point that he thinks he's dating down. He's just taking care of his woman.
I think it's dangerous for a woman to date down, because we see it all the time. Men.
You guys all said that you would, though. You guys all said that you would date someone that made less than you, and then you said that you did.
I didn't respond because
agree
I'm
that
not
that
sure.
they're a woman. I never.
I thought they said, then they
I
all
could've
split.
sworn one of
We
you.
didn't
I thought
see
that's
that.
what y'all said.
No, we didn't see potential. I don't see
Potential
I
not guaranteed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate economic security. That's all I want. If
Oh, we
you are
know
secure
that,
as
yeah.
a man,
What if you're in a field where like you're still studying, or it's something that you know that the payoff isn't immediate?
I wouldn't view that as potential though. I mean, okay, you can, but honestly, if someone says, I'm going to school for psychology, when you graduate, if you want to become a psychologist, I know that you have to go and get a master's degree. 9 times out of 10, you have to go and
Next, you can play one more.
you have to go and get a doctorate degree to become a big breadwinner. Okay. I know that eventually you're leaving from that field of study and you are in the works of going and becoming economically secure. See, that's not potential to me. You are a musician, yes. And so you make money.
Yeah.
If you take on one extra person and they lose their job, do you think that you'll be able to carry you all's household?
Soon.
Okay, so myself listening to you, as I stated, if I talk to you as a friend, because that's how dating starts, I'm listening to you. And if you have enough charisma, I'll look at you and I'll say, okay, this is a man who I think will eventually become economically secure for us. See, I want to have to go and get a doctorate degree I want to date someone who is economically secure for himself first. So that's what I'm thinking about
I'll be
potential.
honest, I don't believe any of this.
You don't
I think
believe
it's superficial stuff.
Jesus.
I mean, we live in a superficial society. Women only want the men with them.
Yeah, as they should.
Oh, thank you.
But
let's just cut the BS. It's about money.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That
why
should
I
be
mentioned
that
it,
should
bro.
be the number
Yeah.
one thing when you're dating. That should be the first thing that
Why?
you.
Materialism
One of the
should be
things.
very
important.
It's not just materialism. It's that I,
There's
as
so
a
many
woman,
assholes with
as
money,
a
bro.
woman, we
That's
need
what
to
I'm saying.
know.
It's not just about money, but I
It
do
is-
agree.
it is
It's
just
not.
about money.
It's not.
There's just a lot of
Money
BS.
should be the number one thing that one of the top things that a woman should look at when she's dating.
It is the main.
Look,
topic.
It is.
Saying,
It should be.
Are you saying one of or the most important?
The most important, yes.
I partially disagree
She looks
because I
ridiculous.
think there are kind of like we mentioned earlier, there are preferences. If you find someone that is interested in a certain characteristic that you have,
I want to date someone who is economically secure for himself first.
All right.
So that's what I'm thinking about.
you have, perfect, great for you. And so we have these assumptions that, oh, all women are superficial. That is not the case. Absolutely.
Most.
Majority.
Okay, well,
Yes,
that is
I don't think that's what the numbers
Maybe
I don't
what
care
you-
about words. I care about actions. The actions say that women are superficial.
maybe what you encounter that may possibly
I
be the
think
case.
there will be a lot of men. that agree
However,
with me.
can
I don't know. I have so many outlooks on stuff like that.
Oh no.
I have different outlooks because although I agree with what he said at first, I kind of started falling away from him at that point. Like, yeah, this is definitely a superficial society, but and women want a due of money. First of all, I didn't like that girl with the fro, like that.
We're not gonna
She
throw
couldn't
Jared.
Yeah, bro.
She
That's
couldn't
gonna
see.
that's gonna look like you're intimidated
I
by
wear
her
my
success. If you
Hero
talk about
my eyes.
yeah,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Talk about. Go ahead. Don't
But,
talk.
all
about,
right.
Yeah,
So,
she looked crazy, but yeah,
She
yeah.
did look crazy. So I feel like there was an era. There was a point in life where women were not able to get their education like men, like men were.
Mhm.
So now that women have that opportunity to do so, they are conquering it. So it's like, is it superficial to want somebody who's at the same level as you? It can be, and it also doesn't have to be. It's I think it's different parts to a situation like that, because there was also an era where a woman, no matter what the men did, whether they were making money, whether they weren't making money, whether they were cheating on them, whether they were honest dudes, they were sticking by their man. And now that women have an opportunity to be, and in some cultures, and even some religions, they didn't have a choice. They don't have a choice but to stick by their man, no matter what he's doing, whether he's rich, whether he's poor, whether he comes home with another woman and say, this is your my other wife. You got to deal with this. Like, women had to deal with that. So it's like, all right, now that they're in a position where they can accomplish things and become have a particular social status, to say that it's all superficial to me sounds like an excuse for for low ambitioned dudes. Unachieved men.
Okay.
So like it's different parts to it because it's like it's true in some sorts because you got these rap chicks out here that have these young girls feel like every man that they deal with should have some sort of should already be rich, but you gotta build to that. And sometimes you might get with a dude who's built and she's saying that she doesn't see potential.
It's not.
She already
Okay.
wants the economic. She already wants the economic security. You're not always going to get there. Niggas got to work for that. So it's like when you're saying you don't want to look at potential, you want you want that there already. Yeah, that's when they become superficial because if you can't work with a nigga who has the potential and you see him building, you already want him to be established. That's bullshit. But that's what I'm saying. There's so many different parts to it.
It's impossible to submit to somebody you think you're better than. Like you can't be a woman in a relationship and truly play the woman's role and submit to your man and get up under your man and ride his wave if you think you're better than him. You think you're smarter than him. You think you're stronger than him. You know what I mean? Like it's just not going to happen. So it's just the nature of a woman, and I think we've all accepted it. I mean, they're young people figuring it out, and I think he made it seem like it was more transactional. But if I was talking to the brother, I would kind of like tell him like, it's not so much transactional, it's more of protection. It's like, yo, if she wants someone like that ready made, then she's just gonna date older. You just got to get someone that you could get, you know what I mean? That's going to get on your program. Maybe you might have to go a little younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you to get that person, so you look like you're ready made to that person. You know what I mean? It's like you can't change people's mind by talking to them. You know what I mean? You could get their perspective on things, and you could learn.
Right.
But we learned it in high school. You know what I mean? There was some chicks that liked girls in high school liked guys for different reasons. You know what I mean? If there was no one there that fit their criteria, they just dated guys out of school. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
I think for women though, when it comes to men, it doesn't have to be like I think one of them said it. Somebody said it. But if a man is the breadwinner, he's taking care of he's providing for his woman. He doesn't see it as dating down.
Yeah.
But shit, what was I trying to say?
It's their
The
flaw.
woman. So what? But when a woman,
It's the flaw of being a successful woman.
When a
That's the
woman
fatal
dates a
flaw.
guy that she makes more than whatever she's dating down.
Usually she's by herself because she can't find another
that's where I was
person
going. Okay.
there that.
But
they
it
want to
doesn't.
do.
So, but the difference with women is you don't have to be more successful. You just got to be better at it or something with something. So if she has, listen, if she has, and I've seen it though, if she has the business mind, entrepreneur mind, but you know how to make shit work. Say she's an entrepreneur, she makes more money, but she has the potential to make more money, but you're a marketer. I know how to make you great. She can fuck with that nigga because of that.
If you're not making no money?
Even if you're not making no money.
Nah.
I've seen it though.
I'm saying, but this from what the conversation was that they were having. These women are saying that they need financial security.
But they need it now. They need it now that they're in the position that they're in.
They need financial security. No. Okay, so they need it because they feel like they have something, and because they have something, they need someone that has equal or more than what they have.
But again, that's different parts because put it this way, if you're an RN, if you're a woman and you're an RN and you make 150, 160, 180, but the dude you're dealing with is a firefighter and the most he makes is 90 to that he's established because he's going to be good once he retires. does that mean that you don't have where does the level of financial of economic security lie?
That's why.
Yeah, maybe
that's
it's
why.
not.
Does it
You know what I'm saying?
does it lie
You're not
in
waiting for me to have
how much money he makes, or does it lie in where he is, where with the
This is
stability of
thi-
that person's life?
Okay, so this is why dude was saying superficial, because I think it's more. It lies more into that person being better off than she is.
Okay.
They
That-
want. I believe they're not saying no. I want a man that's
That's stable.
stable. Yeah, like I want
She said
a person.
she specifically said economic security.
Economic
definitely
security.
And
So
that sounds like I
mean,
want somebody that makes more money
yes,
than me,
that I could depend on them for financial stability.
which is dumb. I think that's dumb. I think that's dumb.
Yo,
Well, no. I didn't take it as I could depend on them. I can rely that he can hold his own and we can grow together.
But that's what I'm saying,
Bro,
That's why that's my question. Like, I
what you
wish we had a
mean, though?
woman
Like,
here
yo,
to
I
talk
just
to
don't want to
about it.
carry you. Maybe
But it's
you
like,
can hold your own. I can hold my own.
but that's
and
what
we
I'm
both
saying.
growing to the next
If
level.
she's
You know what I'm saying?
if she's an RN and she makes almost 200 grand, and he's a firefighter that makes 100 that makes 90, there's a security there because he's set. He's got good insurance.
it's a
He's got a
superficial
good
world.
He's got a good
It's a
retirement.
superficial world.
But but that's my
It's
question.
a superficial
My
world.
question
If
is
they if they make
where does it
if they make 200 together, they make 290,000. They live like they make 290,000. And what I'm saying,
which
like,
unfortunately ain't nothing nowadays.
and
That's almost check the check still
and as far as
in New York.
as far as a woman is concerned, like I don't think these women would date if they made 200 grand. They're not dating a dude that makes 90. That's not happening.
That to me is like, that's where, I guess that's where it becomes superficial, because it's like you're not gonna wake up and walk into a Starbucks and find Jeff Bezos.
You can't. First of all, none of this shit makes sense, right? You can't say that you want to display, or men are intimidated because I have masculine traits and things like that. But men,
I'm not attracted to masculine traits.
All right, but they're saying
Right.
this is what they have some of those traits.
Right. That's what
Well,
I agree with him with.
Part of the masculine trait is providing.
Right.
We thrive to provide. Like,
Yeah.
if we do got the bread, we'll pay for it all.
Yeah.
Right. So
I think
why not?
I think bigger than provide is to lead.
I think, but I think we're falling out of that that societal norm now, because in the normal house, back in the day, the average household was the man provided, the woman took care of the kids and the house. Nowadays, you both got to do some shit, or you're not gonna hold up. You're not gonna hold it up.
That's not what this is. No. All right.
Game, yo.
First of all, a lot of these panels are filled with women that are single women.
Right.
And they don't know, they're not in a household with a man.
Right.
So they don't understand that.
Yeah.
They don't understand it. They have an idea in their head of how they want it to be.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that that's not real life.
Right.
First off, all right, you say all this, you say that Black men are not stepping up to the plate. They're not financially, they don't have their financial footing.
Yeah.
So you know this.
Yeah.
So you know the odds are, for you to get a man, you will have to, quote unquote, date down.
Yeah.
All right, just deal with it. Or be single.
It's not gonna
Then
be single.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. That's
be single.
Those are the only two options, to be honest.
let's
There's
talk
a
about
difference between reality and what the fuck is going on in
there-
his
there-
mind.
There's not. All right. First of all, I don't believe a lot of shit. I don't believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. First of all, I don't believe that just because you have a degree, you're automatically making hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not the case.
Yeah.
Right. Then, if like you're saying, like it could be a class thing, or it could be a financial thing, right? But as most black men that do okay probably are not college educated. They have trades.
Right.
They have jobs that might be labor intense, blue collar jobs,
Right.
things like that, right? And
City jobs, state jobs.
and this is
Well,
this is where I might be assuming, but this is where the superficial comes in too, where it's like, now I don't, maybe they're talking about these men like us that do work blue collar, right? That's like, oh, yo, I don't got a degree, so I'm intimidated because you got a degree. But I make just as much as you or more than
Or
you.
more.
You know what I mean? But
I make more than most people that I know with degrees right now.
yeah. But this is what I'm saying. These women, for them, no, they did it. They hit whatever. I guess this was their ultimate goal in life, and they hit it, and their confidence is riding high. So I need the best of the best, right? And I know a guy, right, that I work with, and he decent looking dude, college educated, all that shit, and he's married, right? And I was like, yo, bro, like, I was like, yo, you working here and you got a degree? Like, why you here, right? And I was like, yo, the way women are now, you could have your pick of the litter. He's married to a doctor, right?
Okay.
So, he was like, my cousin told me the same thing. Like, yo, if you were single, man, he's like, you'll have all these chicks or whatever, right? And the men that these women are looking for, they know that they're sought after.
Right.
They know there's a very small percentage of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I could smash a bunch of these professional chicks that saying they want this type of dude. I probably won't marry them or whatever, you know what I mean? But I could run through them. And they're not settling down because it's probably too many to choose from. So they could wait till they're freaking 45 or, damn near aging out and then settle down.
The man that you're describing, we're reacting to the women version of them. We're talking about women who feel like they got all these options because they got the resources. It's like they feel like they hit the mountain, they reached the mountaintop of people in their age bracket or whatever, and they're like, yo, I don't want to settle. I don't want to take care of a man. I want a man on my level or above me.
The numbers are the numbers, though.
But what does this say for men that aren't achieving the way that women are, so that women could actually say this shit? Like, women are saying this shit because they feel like there's not an influx of dudes that are meeting that criteria, that even an equal criteria of
I think
where
they are. I think they are.
They're looking for Jeff Bezos.
No,
and they're
no,
looking
no,
for
no.
fucking.
I think the guy that they quote unquote, like, money wise is around, but there's a class aspect to it, right? Because they were talking about their education, and how guys get intimidated by their education. Right. I know a bunch of dudes that, civil service jobs, electricians, plumbers, all that shit like that make great money.
Yeah.
And a lot of, like,
They forgot they're women.
What?
They forgot that they're women. They forgot that they're supposed to be feminine, friendly,
submissive.
Submissive. They forgot that because they were playing in a masculine world, and they only look.
They're not playing. When they play in the masculine world?
They're playing in the masculine world
How?
when
How?
they're in these corporate jobs. They're out here.
No, they play.
With men,
they play
and
feminine. No, they play feminine when they're in their job. When they're in front of their male boss, their male white boss, they act like a feminine secretary or administrative assistant or clerk or clerical assistant or whatever they are.
Okay.
But what about
they do that?
What
They
about
do
when
that.
their
No,
partner?
but when they come back,
after.
What about when their partner, though, and they got to be masculine because they're working with a bunch of dudes?
They don't. They don't. On a lot of levels, they don't. They play, bro. A lot of the times, most of these women are not doctors and lawyers and things like that.
Right.
I would put so much money on it if you took the majority of women that are college educated Black women they may have administrative clerical positions, middle management stuff. Not I'm the CFO, CEO, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a this or that, where I have to work hand in hand with male counterparts. A lot of the times, a lot of the times I think they're more in a subservient role to a man. Being
but yeah, we're still in that. We're still in that part of the time.
yeah,
Like
yes.
yeah. No
So
matter what,
idolizing
no
that
matter
man
what
and-
level
So-
you think you on, you're still going to be under some dude.
So yeah, right. So when you're there, you're feminine, right? But then when you come out and you fuck with us, now it's like I got this energy for you, but I don't have it there at my job, right? I'm willing to act prissy and act a certain way for my boss, right?
So it's fairy tale shit. So
Yeah,
that's when it becomes
yeah.
superficial.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
So
right.
so now you
That's
come,
why I'm saying there's
now
so
you
many
come-
parts to it.
Yeah, now you come to us and then you saying like I need this or I need that, right? But
So you need to go fuck your boss. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, but he's
You're looking to
married
fuck
and
your
he
boss.
probably his mistress.
No,
is probably
but that's what
younger
I'm
than
saying.
you.
But she
She could
goes to
probably do it,
now.
but-
Now here's the thing: she goes to work, and she sees that every day. She sees that even though she's on a particular level that she might feel like she's over regular blue collar guys like us, but so that's what she's looking for. She's looking for that. So when she comes home, she don't want to. She don't want to deal with the blue collar dude because she's looking at her boss and she's like, that's the type of man that I want.
probably yes. Probably.
But is that wrong though?
Joe Dog, it's your your taste. Like it's your thing. It's your, it's your prerogative. Like, yo, if that's the hill you want to die on, go for it.
Exactly.
Cause yo, you could meet a dude that's ill. Like you could meet dudes that are good at different things. You can meet dudes that got ill. Back in the day, the scientists used to hang with the artists. The artists used to hang with the musicians. The musicians used to hang with the politicians. Everybody mingled. Everybody was good at what they were good at, and everybody just got together and just lived.
No,
You know
that's
what I mean?
not. That wasn't good though.
Cohesively. Why wasn't
That wasn't good
Why not?
because there, you got. We don't think about the class aspect of certain things,
Okay.
right? Like certain groups don't hang with certain groups, right?
No, but why
And-
wasn't that good? You said it wasn't good. I used to say I was saying back when we were like back in our formative
You don't-
years
all
when
right,
we
so-
were dating, everybody was just kind of good at something. Everybody just got together. It was never like, women that were out of
this is the
people's
thing, right?
reach for certain reasons.
Like the same way. I know I'm not a rapper,
right.
so I'm not looking at Instagram models like I'm gonna bag this bitch, this stripper, whatever. I'm a regular nigga,
Right.
so I'm looking for a regular, good looking chick that got same ideals as me.
Right.
I don't play in that field, right? And the thing is, like us as a community, like I think one of the worst things that we came up with in the phrases was black excellence, because everybody wants to be that, and it's like, yo. A lot of white people are comfortable being regular white people, right? And some people got to be comfortable being regular black people, right?
Like mediocrity.
Yeah. Yo, bro, it sounds
No,
it
that's
sounds
a
cynical,
good
and
point.
it sounds
That is a
yo,
good
bro. It's
fucking
like,
point.
yo, bro. I would put money on it that most of these chicks have this idea.
No,
of
but
some,
you know what?
of some black power couples
think-
type of shit or whatever.
I think that's the reality of it, though. I think the reality of it is most people are just fine with being regular motherfuckers.
A lot of black people aren't.
Whether it's white or black, but I think the society puts some kind of stigma on black culture to where we have to want this fantasized.
Holly, are black men falling behind? Like, are we
maybe
just
to a certain
dancing
degree.
around, just
Falling
fucking-
behind what though?
I don't know. Like, yo, if the women that are talking to the men, like we mansplain and we just explain and we going around in circle and we're acting like they're the problem. If they want a certain thing and they've always wanted a certain thing, we understand the concept of hypergamy. Women want to be with men that are better than them. You know what I'm saying? In any facet, any sort of way. Or you're talking about black mediocrity. Like, yo, are black men just falling behind and we just making excuses for them?
I think it's
I think I'm talking reality.
yeah. I think the
So
Is the reality that black men are falling behind?
wait.
Yes or no?
Wait.
No.
No.
Give me a yes or no answer. Are black men falling behind?
No, I think if you look at the numbers and you look at the incomes,
Mhm.
I think that you have just as many black men. Like half of black men are middle class.
Okay.
Half of the population of black men are middle class.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
So there are enough men that make enough money to probably these women that are the college educated ones that make whatever amount of money. They may have counterparts, but I think what they're not saying is there's a class aspect. Like they don't want to uneducate. They want to. It's not about the money. Now it's not about the money when you make a lot of money. When I say a lot, if you make $1 million a year, these same women, these college educated women, will date a drug dealer if he hustles and he got it all going for him. They'll date a rapper who's uneducated and probably class wise is on a different level than her, but he has the money and he has the popularity, whatever, right? Because there is a level of superficialness to this whole shit.
Yeah.
But like, bro, but people they don't want to talk about all the nuances of all this shit.
There are a lot of nuances.
Cool. You want to put a cherry
But
on it, or you want to move on?
I'm just letting you guys do your thing today.
All right. Go to the next joint.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing to add on it. Good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's pointless, honestly, because
it's gonna
it's all perception versus reality. People
Right.
are gonna do
Right. I think
get
that's
with who makes them comfortable
exactly
at
what
the
it
time.
is. I think that's exactly what it is.
Whether they got money or they don't.
And I agree with Ron. Women just need to go back to being in the kitchen and stop all of this fucking.
It's disappointing though. It's very disappointing to me because
Go ahead, X.
it's because there's this whole idea being pushed that black men are hating on black women, and it's like, yo, bro, we happy, do your thing.
That's
like,
all we know. All we know is black women.
But I don't care if you a black woman, a white man, or whatever. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than nobody, but I ain't gonna say nobody's better than me.
Right.
You're not gonna tell me you better than me because of what, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna go for that, regardless. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can't never. That shit is not. It's not gonna fly with me.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like when you get into a fight, if you get into a fight with a girl, whether it's your woman, whether you're somebody you're dating, I know somebody out there that'll do this and that for me. Well, nigga, you stuck here with my ass. It sounds like that you thinking something that outside the box that ain't real. It is. I think you're right. I think it's perception versus reality. I think the reality is you're not gonna go out there and find somebody better than you if you're established. You gotta look for equal parts in the ways that create that equality. It may not be financially. And I think most people live that way. I think it's the motherfuckers that get on TV and on YouTube and social media and have these stupid ass conversations. That, and like you said, it's mostly single women who ain't in the mix of what's really going on in today's household.
GB, define a woman that's better than you.
Better than me?
Yeah. What is it? Like, name the characteristic. What she got going on? What is it? Like, she's better than me.
She could bench press more than me.
her dick is bigger.
Yeah, right. The fuck? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's all it is nowadays. That'll intimidate me. That bitch. Look at her. That shit bigger than mine. Shit. I'm intimidated.
Context or just roll?
You think it's roll?
How old are you?
38 in July.
I'm 34. How long you been together?
We've been married for 2 years, officially together for 6 years.
If your husband got paralyzed right now for the rest of his life, would you stick it through with him?
I want her to jump ship. Don't. Yeah, I'm done. Don't go and live your life, because I'm gonna hold you down. Don't do that.
Paralyzed doesn't mean you're dead. You still have life in you. So I'm not gonna give up on my husband. So whatever I need to do to make you, to encourage you every day, to make you feel like you still have some type of life in you, because you can't walk doesn't mean that life is over.
What would you want him to do if you got paralyzed?
Well, damn, I wouldn't want you to just leave me. It's not, I'm gonna need you more than anything. Like, I'm gonna need somebody to support me, to help me, to be there for me. Like, and that is what you're thinking in times like that. That is when your partner can show up for you the most.
Oh yeah, I got 100%. You know, if she get big, obese, missing an eye, I'm there 100%.
Would you give him the opportunity to go and have fun with other women if he was still taking care of you?
As long as I get a chance to meet her and pick her and fill her out, sure.
How old are you?
In July.
Now that's a real woman.
I built a ramp at your mama house.
And that's the reality.
I'll roll your ass up there and I'll see you when I see you.
But I think that's kind of, I mean, that's my mentality, dog. If I ever get fucked, I'm like, yo, go on, wifey, go on, get out of here.
You see, like, yo, bro.
Get out of here. I don't want to weigh anybody down. I'll go back to my parents. I go to my parents' house, man. I'll go be with my parents and be paralyzed and be over there.
That's
the ill wheelchair. I'll be the ill wheelchair nigga. I get the ill gloves. You know what I mean? I'll be the ill nigga. You know what I mean?
The wheeling gloves.
Yo,
I'm like, get on out of here.
That's the ideology of men, though, right? Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. This whole idea of like men not wanting to see women do well or do their thing. It's like you see his answer and you heard her answer. He like, yo, go ahead and live your life. We want to see y'all do you. We don't want to hold you back.
Right.
We want to see you be great and do what you need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Something cool.
I don't want to hold you back, but I also don't want you to leave me either. If that makes any sense. Two things can be right at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, obviously, I'm gonna be a step behind. So if needs have to be filled, or even if relationship wise, it don't like, you know what I mean? Don't just totally dip out on a nigga, hold me down, son. You know what I mean? Best you can, especially if we're married.
Yeah.
See, if this is like dating, that's different, right?
You would never feel like a burden. Like that would never set in. Like, yo, I am a burden.
That's a good point.
I'm a burden on my family. Like,
so
that's a good point, because
like this in this way, this is
you gonna tell your kids to bounce on you too?
You feel like less of a man when you can't.
Exactly. See, but the thing about it is, do you consider your wife family?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so then don't. Why would you
burden
bounce?
her.
So why would you bounce?
Yo, I went to a crib when I was doing residential of what I do. I used to go to this house in Locust Valley. It was this old German couple, the Kernbauers. They're probably passed by now, but they were old. And he was bedridden, right? And their bedroom was on the second floor, right? Every time I would go, it'd be about 11 noon, and they would be on the main floor. And she would walk me upstairs, and she would, show me where to spray and everything like that. And she would come to me and she was like, yo, my back hurts. Like, yo, we sleep up here. He makes me carry him downstairs every day and then carry him back upstairs.
Damn.
Every day. And she was like, yo, I'm so tired and my back hurt. It's like he's killing me wanting to
trying to live.
And it was like
killing me
when I seen this, I never seen him the same anymore. I looked at him as being like selfish. It was like, yo, just set your bedroom up downstairs.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things you can do. It like if you got enough money to like live comfortably and everything that, it's cool. But like to physically break down your wife to make yourself comfortable, it just goes against
that's pretty bad.
That's
pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
invest you in a little nurse or something to like help you with those.
Tyrone, can you bleep out their names on the?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with the way that he said it. I don't agree with that, because it's like you said, if
family got to stick together.
If we're married, and they were married.
Yes.
If we're married, Yeah, I go on the first floor to make it easier for you.
Yo,
you
you
wanna
took-
you wanna
yeah,
go out
sickness
with
and
your
health,
girls,
man.
go out with your girls. I don't want to be a burden on you, but
Yeah, like I'm not gonna
I'm
hold
not
you
gonna
here,
tell you.
but
I'm
yeah,
not gonna tell
don't
you.
bounce on me.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, I shit myself. I need you to come clean it up.
I sat in it while you were at a happy hour. I sat in my shit for
Yeah,
3
right.
hours.
Yeah. Nah, see, that's bad. That's bad.
Right. I'm not gonna do that. But nah, you can't just. I'm not letting you go.
Yeah, don't
Yo,
just dip
just
set.
go,
I'm not letting
dog.
you
I
go.
you
Just dip set.
selfish,
I'm not
dog.
letting you go.
Come on, man.
It's not because why would I if we're married, why would I say, okay, I'm paralyzed so you can go. Now if it's like
Like I said, if you date,
yo,
yeah.
yeah, if you dating, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't care.
Mm.
But if it's like, but if we're
So it's a
married,
lifetime contract to make someone miserable?
If you,
it's not. But you can't. You shouldn't be the literal thing is sickness and health. Sickness is paralyzed. If you're paralyzed, you are here through sickness because what else are we doing?
So would you leave, GB, if the tables were turned?
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask me that. No, of course not.
All right.
Like,
you just want to
it's
odd.
not a man's duty.
And
I
granted-
mean, look, listen, homie asked the right question. It's like, yo, like, listen, can she still, you know what I mean? Can she still roll over and blaze it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, along the
No,
everything's still
no,
working.
if you're
she
to be
said-
honest, if you're married, no, you can't. And she's a soldier. She's a champ for that.
Yeah,
She
said,
get
let me just
she get a
see
belt.
Peter.
She get a championship belt for saying that. Yeah, as long as I can meet the girl,
all capping.
as long as I can meet the girl or whatnot. Yeah, she probably. And to be honest, yeah, you're right. She probably just said that because they want they want TV. There's no way that a girl, if she's paralyzed, she gonna let you just go out there and run through chicks while she sit at the crib and wait for you to come back home.
Yeah.
I just want to meet her. Yeah,
Nah,
hey,
yeah,
honey,
you gotta be
honey,
007.
honey, can you roll over here real quick? Honey, can you roll here real quick so I can show you the girl that I'm fucking today?
Gonna be like
She's not gonna be the same girl I'm fucking tomorrow, but I want you to roll over here and meet her. This is my paralyzed wife. You say hi. Now she's gonna watch us. She's gonna watch us. I need you to set up the camera for me because I'm about to do some dirty shit to this girl.
He likes
wet pussy. No. Yeah. Oh, this is what you do. He likes it from the back a lot. So you get on all fours. He likes it just like that. No. He likes it when you work the shaft while you eat that. No, like
Whoa.
He wants a towel on me, but I don't feel a thing.
nah. It's once you're married, you got to stick it out.
You capping, nigga.
You got to stick it out. There's no way in the world. I'm definitely not being like,
I ain't leaving, but I go fuck
other dudes just because I'm paralyzed.
First of all, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be a grumpy, miserable.
Yeah, but you gotta find your way through that.
You don't want nobody around you like that. I don't want, nigga. I'm Lieutenant Dan, nigga. When I get my new titanium legs,
but that's why I'm saying
I'm back.
That's why I'm saying.
Nigga, come on.
That's why I'm saying.
So I level up.
You want to go out with your girls. You want to go have fun. Do what you got to do. Fine. But and at the same time, yeah, if it does get miserable and you feel like you need to go, then we'll have to talk about
them walking niggas, huh? Them niggas is walking all around you, huh?
Hey,
all right.
You like niggas because they got legs that work.
Jumping, them niggas is all around you, huh?
I'm not saying
that shit.
I'm not saying it'll be great, but if you got a good relationship with your partner, like you got, it's a lot of shit y'all could do other, you know.
Yeah.
Like what do you? What?
All
right.
We get all the best parking spots.
That part.
Like you ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta worry about. Look, yeah, I'm gonna sit in the car while you run in the store and do the shopping, but we get to park right in the front. You know what I'm saying? There's benefits to that shit. Let's look at the bright side.
I think a lot of the times, like the person that's dealing with the loss of whatever, you know, the injury, they're the ones that feel subconscious about the situation.
Yes.
Not
Right. Of course.
Not the other.
Yes.
The other the spouse.
Right.
So I think it's them that they kind of push off the energy of like, yeah, you think I'm crippled, you don't want me or whatever. And all right, other than the sexual part of it, that might change, but they're still the same person. Now you might have to do more or, you know, help out a little bit more.
help out a little bit more. Like if you like you're gonna fall sometimes. You're gonna have accidents. It's gonna be certain things that ain't like you might be too embarrassed for these things, like for certain things that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
yeah. It's based on the other person. Yeah.
Man, like
I don't know. I don't think it's right for you to just be like, yeah, nah, go ahead, you can go and live your life.
is it a test? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I think that's
Holly,
what I think that's
you'll
what
be
life is.
fronting if
Life
you
is
never
full of
seen
tests.
one time just testing her. Be like, yo, this is a lot. Maybe I should just tell her if she stays, I'm gonna feel great about this shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna reinforce my resolve. You know what I mean? But like, we're all gonna go through it and be like, leave. And you'd be like, okay. You know what I mean? If they leave, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna be like, oh shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, who the fuck did I marry? Like, this is a really bad person. But if they, I mean, you're
If
not
I
gonna
got
tell them
paralyzed
every
and I told
day.
my girl she could leave and she just said, okay,
You
and
know what
ran
I'm
out,
saying?
I'm like, bitch,
Right?
that's not how
But
that was
they'd be
supposed to
like, yo,
Yeah.
but
that's not
if
how
they
that was supposed to play out.
reinforce their love for you, be like, yo, no, I got you. Let's set these goals. We're gonna get you walking. We're gonna get
Yeah.
them titanium legs like Lieutenant Dan. Like, well, we're gonna get this shit
Yeah.
cracking again, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, then you find that will to work harder and all that. So it's a beautiful thing what they got. But yo, for sickness and health, you kept saying that. Like, what if someone's making themselves sick?
Well, that's that. I think you
How
need
do you
to
deal
see.
there?
I think you need to see that before the paralyzed come. Like if you're paralyzed because you got an anger problem and you like to fight, you get into a fight with a nigga and the
Yeah.
nigga beat you to shit,
Yeah, you came across me.
and now yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, man.
I don't know.
Tasmanian devil, nigga.
That's a great question. Um, yeah, that's a great question because the thing is, if you're willing to stick through something like that, people divorce for a whole lot less. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
um,
right. A lot less.
yeah. So I don't
But then
usually if it's something self-inflicted, it'll probably be an issue prior to, and there'll be more of a reason or a more of an excuse to leave. You just look cold if you leave somebody when high and dry when they're sick
when
or
they're in the
something. When
time of
it's an
vulnerability,
accident,
when they're vulnerable
when an
like that.
accident happened, something like you know unexpected
Yeah,
happens.
because what
But
if I got paralyzed because you got into a fight with a chick, and then she had she was with a bunch of dudes and the dudes jumped me.
yeah,
You can't leave.
no, she would be
You
dealing with
can't
guilt.
leave. I'm hurt because of you.
If there's no guilt, people will leave. Like, say for instance, if somebody's a gambling addict or a drug addict, it's like, all right, well, I tried, but you were doing something. You have vices, and I can't deal with it, so I'm leaving.
You know what's crazy? So there was I forgot what the hell I was talking to my girl about this, and there was a situation. It was these white people, and this dude I think went down with cancer, some kind of sickness that a handpicked sickness. The sickness picked you. You didn't pick the sickness.
Right.
He wrote a letter to his wife to read it after he died. After he died, she read it, and he told her, "Get with my best friend. He will be with my best friend. He's gonna hold you down." And they got together and they flourished. I think it was, as a matter of fact, I think it was like a story that happened on TikTok. And the chick actually like timelined it through TikTok. Like, we're going through this, we're going through that. He's in these stages. Now he's dead. Now I'm with his best friend, and we're happier than ever.
So
she created that story.
Listen, as a person,
she created that.
Free
She
pussy?
really wanted
Okay.
the best friend the whole time, so she waited
Yeah,
till the
she
nigga
was
died,
fucking-
and then
yeah, exactly. She's like, oh, I got a letter. She told me to open. She wrote that letter after. Like, all right, now we could be out in the open.
He's gone. We could be together now.
What were you saying, Cool?
So, as a person who's actually had to live this that you guys are talking about, like, through the sickness part,
Yeah.
I would say it's tough. it is tough to be with somebody who is going through something that you can't help
Right.
fix.
Right.
Right. But the ending result is this. Can't bounce on somebody that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Talk about it, cool.
Right.
Now, that is, sickness. If you're talking about somebody who's dealing with like maybe addiction or something like, which is technically a sickness, right?
Yeah,
They consider
yeah,
it
It
a
is.
sickness,
It is.
you know, maybe that could be a little different because depending on what that person does to you in the midst of said addiction, right?
Yeah.
They could be physical or something like that. I wouldn't tell anybody to just stay.
Physical.
But what if they're
like
not?
verbal
What if they're
abuse.
not? 'Cause
No, I'm
I
saying,
feel like we're splitting hairs where it's like, all right, well, it's a sickness too, and it's like,
I mean,
Yeah, but addiction.
it's more of an excuse though.
To be honest,
this
to be
whole
honest,
thing is splitting hairs. This whole existence we have
Yeah,
is splitting hairs on
Yeah.
on margins,
Right.
on
Mhm.
on
Right.
scales.
yeah, yeah.
So I would say, just I would say, as far as sickness, something that happened to somebody, you gotta hold them down. You gotta stand in the pain, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta do it.
Voice
But
of God, yo.
yeah, you gotta stay in the paint.
Go to the next clip. Whenever you're done.
Oh no, I guess I'm done. Let's go.
I like when Cool had the final word. With the voice of reason.
Mm.
It go down. Oh yeah, let's go to Sean. Let's go to my nigga Sean.
Fox.
Fox.
Am I still on?
Fox. Shout out to Sean Fox, man.
Hey, this is a good one. This is a good one.
And I stay out the way as long as you're a good
Run
person.
it back.
But besides that,
Can I run it back?
it is what it is.
Yeah, let's run it back.
Yeah.
Sean, this is Chris.
Hey, what's up, man?
Chris,
Sean,
this
how
is
you
my
doing?
brother
Chris,
Sean.
what's good, man?
I'll be
You
right
good?
back. I have to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Okay. So who's the oldest? You or her? Nigga, I be hit. She said brother, not brother. 15 years. Non-complications. So don't make it complicated now. You ain't gotta ask her questions about me, start sounding insecure. All right? I can tell you one thing. She's very loyal when she fucks with you. She will not do nothing with me, and I stay out the way as long as you're a good person. But besides that, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, if you feel what I'm saying. I'll pull up, play the game with you, play ball if you play ball, introduce you to my Get Money friends. I got you. I'll hold you down as long as you hold her down. All right? But don't start being weird. Don't start being disrespectful and doing stuff that you don't need to be doing. Just do right. Don't start assuming things, because I'm going to tell you now, nothing happens while y'all are together. That's really my sister for real. Like, I love her like a sister. Yeah. When she's in a relationship, I love her like a sister. So I got her back all the time. But I also got your back. Now you like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just play your cards right. All right? Hey, there go them drinks, huh?
Yo.
Shout out Fox.
Shout out Fox.
Stupid.
No, I'm shaking that man's hand.
The funny
I'm giving
thing.
Shorty, and
know
I'm
that
walking
nigga
out
from
that
when
door,
he was
man.
this big.
I know.
To know that nigga for when he was this big and see that's fucking hilarious. Shout out to Sean Fox.
I'm shaking homie's hand. I'm giving Shorty a hug, and I'm walking out their life forever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be part of that.
So that was basically a rendition of when I'm guessing when a girl introduces you to a dude that she basically grew up with, like one of her like a male best friend,
brother,
like a
But he
male
said-
male
yeah,
best friend
yeah,
kind of situation.
Yeah.
So what are we asking here?
We ain't asking nothing. We just reacting to what we saw. And what I said, I'm dapping that nigga up. I'm giving Shorty a hug, and I'm out of their life. Whatever they got going on, I'm not doing it. If he that bold to do all that, salute.
I think
You clearly got something. Y'all clearly got something going on still.
You know what's
yeah,
funny?
No. I think people, with friends of the opposite sex, I think that's a red flag. It's a red flag.
To have friends of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Close friends of the opposite sex.
I see. I can't.
I know.
That's a situation. My shorty has a lot of, not a lot of. She used to have a lot of male best friends, but they kind of,
Yeah,
you know,
see?
they kind of walked away as I'm guessing as we got closer. But she does have like one or two that she's cool with. Now she doesn't hang out with them like she used to. Once once I put a couple babies in there and everything, and we got engaged and all that stuff. But
I don't know.
it's
Yeah,
still
you don't want to. Yeah,
but I know
let's leave that.
I know it wasn't
Leave her-
nobody
leave her-
she was. So that she did. So my girl did have one best friend that I know that she admitted to me that she used to have a crush on back in the day. Now they don't talk anymore. He's off and married and stuff. And
So you
and she
don't
stuck with
ever,
me.
you don't ever
But
like. Have you ever? I don't know if I even want to have this conversation with you about your lady. You know what I mean? Like,
I just don't. I'm not that. I'm not gonna say I'm not that insecure. I don't want to say use the word insecure, but I don't like it. Doesn't bother me like that to have male friends. For my girl to have male friends. If you used to fuck them, that's a different situation because it's just like, that that's a little weird. But
that happens.
it does happen.
And you like that's the thing. I don't want to be the only one in the room that doesn't know what's going on.
Mhm.
It's like you're the one that doesn't.
I like the fact I would rather have that dude than to be that person. I'd rather not be the nigga that's in the middle of, oh yeah, it's just your male friend and we all having fun, we all talking, but y'all niggas used to fuck and I don't know that. I'd rather be the dude that I met you and you like, yo, I used to hit. I'm hitting and I'm hitting as long as y'all in a ship, I ain't gonna hit. But once y'all out, I'm hitting that shit. All right, yeah, like you said. No, it's a wrap.
Oh, okay.
It's either you gotta either y'all can't be cool. Like I'm like I guess so. Another thing is so my girl does interact with dudes that she used to mess with. Not she don't hang out with them.
So what's interacting?
Why?
They deal with each other on a business level. She has a particular talent in her profession that he needs in his pursuit to.
You don't feel like all money's not good money?
I don't see it that way. I don't care because they don't hang out. And he's got his girl and they off doing their thing. And I know they have a pass, but in my mind I'm like, yeah, but y'all had a pass. There's I on the other hand, I can't introduce you to all the girls that I know because I've probably knocked down half of them. So
Okay.
it's like if it's one way, it can't be one way and not the other way.
But
So
you
it's
are
like,
you would all right. If see, this is the thing. All right, business is business. No, business is not just business. Business is a form of relationship, right? And business relationship should mainly be business relationship. Now it could transpire into a friendship, but the thing is, there's like a lot of times people don't have respect for relationships.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But it's usually
And
dudes.
yeah, it is usually dudes. And I just be like it's not that serious that all right, well, you could go whatever I do, go find somebody else. And I would say like you shouldn't have to say that. She should say like, yeah, all right, yeah, you need XYZ. I can refer you to such and such, such and such. I don't think it'd be a good idea if me and you transact any business.
It's different. It's different because me and her just been. I mean, our
I
kid.
know
Our
you.
kid
I
is
know you
15.
secure and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's not even. It's not even. But it's not a fight to be secure. It's just like I just don't care that much. Like I don't think that you're gonna go fuck them because y'all are doing business together. Now
No, no, no.
if y'all are like working hand in hand together, then it's a little weird to where it's like, all right, well, now I gotta watch his intentions, not my girl's intentions.
I think that holds true all the way. Like, you're not worried about her. It's not even about her.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a relationship with someone, you should be able to trust them, right?
Yeah, right.
But I'm not gonna, like, all right, so if, let's just say, for instance, you're going to an event
Mhm.
and you know that one of the chicks that you are, I guess that's not really a big deal. Oh, let's just say, for instance, if one of your exes invites you to something,
Yeah.
your lady's like, all right, go ahead, go to her shit. She's fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a I think relationships got to be on a certain level to where it's like, yeah, I just and maybe it's on a level where where it's like, well, if he goes and he decides to fuck her and I find out, then I'm just gone. It just is what it is. Or it's like, nah, I just know that he's on the level where he's not going to do that. And then
What,
you could
him
also,
or her? Like,
well, he said if it was my ex,
yeah.
but if it was her ex, I kind of would feel the same way because it's just like, yeah, I don't think she's just going to be like, oh, I want to bring back what we used to have and,
No, but
fall into it.
all
And
right.
I've had situations where I've been in relationships, certain relationships where, yeah, the chick may have. I've been in one particular relationship. I know that a chick went and fucked her ex boyfriend behind my back, but she eventually told me, and it created problems. But I was already doing my dirt.
Okay.
So I couldn't really argue with
But
it.
for me, it don't even have to go that way, right? It's just respect, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, realistically, certain people don't owe you no respect, in a
Right.
sense, right?
Right.
Because you're not their homie, you're not their friend. They have really no tie to you.
Yeah.
We just dated the same girl.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, all right, why even put yourself in that position? Right? Because what happens a lot of times is I see that women will justify men flirting with them, and they, I told them no, this, that, and the third, or whatever. But nah, they don't realize there's a level of disrespect that is being put out there when that man knows that you're in a relationship and he's still trying to hit. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes
Which
don't
is
have that level of respect where it's like, yo, she's a taken woman. Nah. She got a husband, whatever. She got a boyfriend.
I'm the type of dude where if me and my girl are in a club, a bar, or whatever together, and she's at the bar with her friend, like we're in a group, and I'm not there, and a dude comes up there and starts talking to her and wants to buy her a drink, I'm texting her like, yo, ask for a Hennessy and pass me that shit. Talk to that nigga. Ask him for an extra Hennessy and give me the glass. I'm gonna walk past you and you just pass it to me like this, and you keep talking to him. I need another one. Give me another one. Keep talking to that nigga. Give me another one.
So what
That's it.
happens when she doesn't know that you're there and she's entertaining that man for the drink? What happens when she doesn't know that you're there, you're walked in and she's entertaining that man for drink? That's that same
He doesn't believe that's gonna happen though.
Yeah,
no, but the same behavior that you fostered while you were with her, you expect her to not do that when you're not with her.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because she'll take a drink. She still want to drink. She'll take a free drink. Yeah,
because I
it's
don't
different
want
because
my wife to take the free drink.
it depends. Again, it depends on the relationship because she's usually straightforward with me about everything.
Right.
So she told me about the time like she was on one of those casino boats and this dude liked her, so he bought her drinks and he gave her money to go gamble with. Fuck it. If you bringing back home more ducats for us to spend on bills and kids and whatever we want to do, fine. I don't give a fuck. But that's just the type of level that we've been on.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to be on a complete level of honesty. Now, when we talk about respect, I think what Sean did there was a certain level of respect,
right?
Because he was like, granted, he's like, I'm fucking her when when things are going wrong and y'all not, you're not doing right by her. I'm fucking her. But when y'all not, your family to me as much as she is. Now that's a crazy situation, but it is a level of respect.
Why you even here? Like,
and
I don't
that's
even understand. Like,
and to
nigga,
be honest, that's a level that
pissing on fire hydrants. We
that's
pissing on everything over here, nigga. Like,
that's a level where I couldn't deal with I definitely couldn't deal with the woman
right
in a situation like that.
I really
But-
don't. I don't subscribe to the
But
to
the
male
male
shit.
friendship, I'm not against.
don't subscribe to it.
And you know why I'm not
Letting
against
work
it?
Hold on 1 second. Are you letting it work itself out, or you ending it? You chopping it? Are you gonna impose your will, impose your I'm here now, just be in the space, let that shit shrivel out, or you gonna pull it, or you gonna
I would. I would deal with it first. I would deal with it first. I would
see. I'm the nigga that I'm gonna be like, all right, there's two ways to handle weeds, right? You're either gonna spray it and wait for it to die, or you're gonna pull that shit. You know what I mean? Me, in that case, I'm just gonna spray it and wait for it to die. I'm gonna be around, and I'm gonna, cause not so much of a test. I'm gonna see how everybody's handling this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how the friend group is handling it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how the family's handling it. I'm gonna see how everybody handling it. Yo, I'm stick around for. I mean, not anybody that's coming on as strong as he was. You know what I mean? He was ODing. That's when it's like, all right, bro.
Right.
You clearly got to think for her still. Y'all got something that y'all got to work out. I'm out. But that whole dude
that I get.
faking that whole like, yo, I'm her friend. I'm her friend. I'm watching son, and I'm in the game strong. Like, nah, you going out with son? Nah, not tonight, yo. We doing something. I'll make you cancel whatever. Like, there's no alone time with you and son. I'm gonna watch that shit shrivel out. I'm gonna watch you handle it, and that's gonna teach me about you. You know what I mean? How much you want to be in this thing. It's only one dick in this fucking
That's so funny
orbit,
because
you know what I mean? In this fucking solar system, yo.
I don't
My
know what
shit.
it makes me, but when my girl when we were fresh in our relationship,
right?
She used to hang out with a bunch of dudes because it was just like she was in the party promoting game at first. So the dudes that she was dealing with were party promoters, and she would go to the parties. I used to drop her off at her and her friends off at parties and go back home. Part of it was because I want my solitude. I want to be able to chill and just be to myself for a second. And another part was like, yeah, go have fun. Like it's not a big deal to me. It's never been a big deal to me. But my question to you is, if she can't have, if you don't agree with your woman having male friends, you don't have any female friends? I take it.
No. No.
I don't agree with that, because sometimes your girl not gonna listen to you because she's in the mix with you. If she's in a situation with you and you have a male perspective on something, she doesn't agree with you. Sometimes she needs to go get another male perspective to double down on what you saying to her, and then she'll be like, okay, you're right. Sometimes she needs that.
Hell no.
You got brothers, you got cousins,
no.
you got
But
pops.
that's true. That's true. But sometimes she don't have a pop. Sometimes she don't have cousins.
All right,
Sometimes
you know what's in the mix of all that? The advice, all that sexual energy, right?
Yeah.
So
of course,
when that dude that he's her friend, but he wants to hit, like when deep down, if she's single or she would let him hit, he would hit. His advice is going to be geared towards that. His attraction, right? And I think
he's doing you wrong, girl. You need to come. You need to find somebody like me.
Yo, bro, like, yeah, yo, bro, like,
dirty macking.
I don't know.
Yo, bro, either I ain't gonna lie to you. When it's from what I've seen, male female friendships is somebody wants to fuck somebody or somebody already fucked somebody, and it's like, yo, it's like, all right, either we never got to it, or we got to it, we done with it, we moving on, or we go back and forth or whatever, and that's what we do.
I feel bad because I'm that guy sometimes. Like a chick might introduce me to her man's, and I'm like, yeah, I knocked it down. So, but we're still friends. We were able to be friends. So it's like,
Oh, you said that to a nigga before?
no, I never said it to him, but I've been that
Oh,
person.
okay, all right.
I've been that person where like I might be a friend because
What's the appeal
for
of
the
being
past
around a
5 years we
Yeah,
would
what's
just
the pill of being friends with a female that like you're not sleeping with? Like, what's the
What's that?
point?
just the companionship, the companionship of
Companionship.
having a female friend, like because a woman doesn't want a dude that isn't wanted by other women.
What you want with her? Like, she know like stat. Like, who's your favorite basketball player? Like, what's this? Like,
And
what
at the
fuck
same
you-
time,
fucking stat with no girl,
I don't
like,
want to. I
nah,
also don't want to be with a chick that other dudes aren't going to look at when I'm walking down the block with her. Like,
You don't have to be friends with him though.
but you can be if not in this situation, but in the case where it's like, yeah, you got a friend that may want to hit, may have had a crush on you, but you never gave that nigga no time, and I'm with you. Yeah, fuck that, fuck him. You could be friends with him. I don't give a shit because he's not hitting. I'm hitting.
Let's talk about keeping it player. I feel like I suffer from that shit, and I learned a lot from it. You know what I mean? Sometimes keeping it 2P, where it's like you try to not be, you try to overcompensate for not being
affected.
Yeah, and it was like in 10th grade, I was dating shorty. She was also in 10th grade. Cork nigga that I seen was Corky. He was in 12th grade, and he asked her to the prom. It was like, nigga, you seen I'm with her, like the fuck you doing? But you so Corky, and like she kind of excited to go, and it's like keeping it play, like nah, go ahead. You know what I mean? And it's like to this day, I never knew nothing that happened, but it was like it never sat right with me. Like I tried
You
to
know
keep
what
it
goes on
player.
prom night, right?
I mean, listen, that's the game. It's like having to see her get dressed and take pictures with another nigga. Her mom being excited to watch her.
You there taking
these
pictures too?
Nah, I don't- like,
You
you know what I
look
mean?
good,
But it's
girl.
like, you know, the aftermath of it, it was just like, yo, you know what? Like I kind of seen something in her that I didn't really want to move forward too much with. So it was like, you know, but it was like you kind of learn. I kind of learned early in life, like keeping the player is only hurting myself. You know what I mean? Because I looked at it then, like, yo, I'm gonna keep a player. Like I'm good. I'm not gonna be affected. That's what, you know. I didn't really have anybody older to talk to in that situation.
Right.
So that's what I saw like as being masculine. It's
Right,
like,
right,
yo,
right,
I
right.
ain't.
I don't
stressing
think
out.
that was. I don't think that was a bad move because you can't put the vice grips on.
Right.
And if you let people do their thing, you could just observe, right?
Yeah.
Because if she really wanted to go and you don't let her go, she gonna get that moment some later on down the line after you like, nah, you can't
And
go.
not
You
tell
locked
you.
her up,
And
and
not
then
tell you next
and now
time.
she gonna do it
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
My whole thing is that, yo, she ain't tell a nigga no on the spot. She asked me, you fucked up off the rip. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you be who you gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
that's true.
watching the whole thing interact and everything like that, it never sat right.
That's a good point.
So I kept it moving, but I learned, you know what I mean? A lot of young men don't have things to learn from. You know what I'm saying? What advice would you give a young man? I mean, high school age, you know, about keeping the P, you know, or keeping the vice grips.
Well,
Sure.
I because it's high school, I would tell them never to put the vice on any girl in high school.
Right.
Because you're gonna go to college and you're gonna see so many chicks, and they're gonna be so enticing, and they're gonna be like, all right. So like my son, my oldest son, he had a little high school sweetheart. Me, what me and the girl's grandmother was like, when y'all go to college, maybe y'all need to take a break.
Okay.
And and then maybe come back. They wanted to be high school sweethearts and college sweethearts and then move on. But it was like, maybe y'all should pump the brakes on the lovey-dovey shit and understand that when y'all get to college, y'all gonna see some things, y'all gonna experience some things.
Great advice.
And maybe y'all should, and they were going to two different spots. So it's like, y'all need to go have y'all experiences and then maybe come back. They didn't listen. And then what happened? They got into college and broke up because they didn't fucking listen. I think that there is, you gotta let things play out. You gotta let things play out. I don't for high school kids, I would definitely say don't put the vice grips on nobody because you're going to go out in the world and experience new things and new people. That's high school. When you're an adult, I would say you got to talk it out, got to work it out. If you feel the way about this man being in your girl's life, if she tells you, yo, it's not, you shouldn't, you're not, you can't tell me that I can't have male friends, then what do? Do you tell
That's
them?
your
Do you tell
boundary.
them you're not worth it because you have male friends? Like, what if I can what if I can actually trust you though? What if you're a good woman?
Yo,
And
that's your boundary,
what if you
dog.
actually the one for me and I can trust you, but you got male friends? Like it's two different games. And in an adult life, in an adult lifestyle, you gotta be more straightforward. In high school, you ain't got to worry about that because you're gonna go out there, you're gonna experience, you're gonna get those. I think, and to me personally, when you get to college, you need to date. I don't think you need to take your high school sweet unless y'all know for sure, unless the experience of college and shit uh 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 can't break. Y'all are still together, y'all push it through college and whatever. Yeah, go ahead, go get married.
Right.
But because if you know your kid, then it's like, yeah, and we're talking about my son. He's my kid. You know,
Mm.
it's my kid. You're gonna go out there and chicks is gonna be looking. Chicks is gonna pull you more than you gonna want to pull them.
Talk about it.
And that's the way my son is. He's a pretty boy. So it's like, yeah, go out there and get your experiences. But when you're an adult and now you're experiencing an adult relationship, and this person came in with and you meet this girl that came in to your relationship with male friends, you can't tell her you can't have male friends because now you're limiting her potential or whatever she her freedoms and things like that, and now she's gonna want those male friends more than you. In my mind, now she's gonna want them more than she wants you because you're limiting her freedoms, and these guys out here like, yeah, do your thing. You got a man, go have your man, whether I want to fuck you or not. I'm not going to tell you I want you to just fuck me because we've been friends for all this time, but you don't find me in that, you don't look at me the way that I look at you. No, go out there. You got to go out there. So I think a male female relationship. Granted, there's always a sexual factor there. But I've had attractive friends that I just didn't want to do anything with because I just didn't see them like that.
Yeah. I don't believe you, but
nah, seriously though. I mean mainly because I used to knock down her friends.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, yo, a chick you could either have sex with her or she can get you a homie or something like
She's
that.
the funnel, yeah.
She's the plug for other chicks. Other than that, it's like, yo, bro, like that energy, you can get it from somewhere else. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think if she came in the picture with male friends, you gotta let her have them shits. And if it plays out, against what you had planned, then you learn from it. That's it. But you can't tell a woman that she can't have male friends.
Oh, no, I never said you tell her you can't have male friends. All right.
Right.
You set your boundaries and you see what she does.
Okay.
If she likes you like that and you say, yo, I don't really dig that shit. Yeah, I don't really agree with it. And she like, oh well, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because I had these friends. It's like, all right, then
Ain't the
cool.
one for you. She picked the
Yeah,
niggas over you.
keep it moving.
Up and down. Like I said, like yo, keep it feed. You just watching it, keeping it. You let it, work itself out. But if you sitting there and they steady making plans and all that, they playing in your face, though. I'm not playing that game. I'm not letting them play in my face, yo.
It's just not something that I don't think about, like, again, she had a friend. She had one of her male best friends. She used to have a crush on back in the day.
And the
But
crush,
then,
the crush just goes away.
I don't know if it just goes
It
away.
just goes away.
I don't know if it just goes away. But if I got you locked down,
How that conversation
more than
even
likely you're not
happen? How that
going.
even,
You're
like,
not
come
running
up?
back to this dude unless I'm not doing my job right.
How that
And it's not.
conversation
Why?
even
Why is
happen?
it? No, no, no.
I
All
didn't
right.
even know
That don't even, like, yo, bro. See, that's the thing. It's too many, like, unforeseen, like, situations where it's like it should never even be no, like, if I'm not doing right, you run back to that dude. Because all right, if you never fucked with him, it's like, why y'all was
Yeah, but
he's been there even when you weren't in a relationship with me.
yeah,
So why you ain't get together?
but we do the same thing. Men do the same thing. If our women aren't doing the right thing, we usually go and fuck some other chick, and usually it's a new chick. It's not even a back in the day I could have knocked it down chick. It's a I found this new girl at work, or I found this new girl in this particular. It was the chick that watches our kid, you know, a babysitter or a fucking daycare worker or a teacher or something like that.
All that shit sound messy as hell, bro.
Or a chick that we met in the club, and I know that my girl is stressing me out, and we met and we hit it off, and now I'm knocking it down. Like it's like men do it too. So it's on.
Those ain't all
And
right.
men are more prone to respond that way than women are, to me.
But those are
from
not
my
real
experience.
friendships, right?
Right.
They're not real friendships.
Okay.
And that's one part of it. Like,
But I think the friendship makes it more of a secure situation. If it's a new person, then it's more of what you got to watch out for. But when it's a when it's a an old ship, yeah, I can't worry about that, because y'all, if he ain't hit now and I'm hitting, he's not gonna hit. He's not gonna get it. In my mind, you know, I could be oblivious, but naive.
all right, well, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comment section about male female friendships. If you agree or you
That's a good
disagree.
one.
Yeah, man.
I always love talk about that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, shout out to everyone tuned. Appreciate everybody that stopped in, popped out. Holly, let the people know where they can find you, man.
Yeah, man. ITZHOLE, all social media platforms. I just made my profile private because I realized that I go on Instagram and I talk shit to a lot of people, like in the comments of certain things, and they will be like, "I looked at your profile and I see that you this and that," and it's like, I don't look at my profile because I got my kids in my profile. But the Kids About Father's Day podcast. We're gonna get back on the roll, recording and getting some shit out. It's just been so busy.
I hear you.
Home life has been very busy. But I do appreciate all the people that have tuned in and are tuning in. Father's Day Pod on all social media platforms, including YouTube. Father's Day Pod. That's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I appreciate y'all.
Get cracking.
Thank you for hitting me up and inviting me over. I appreciate the hospitality of good cigars and whiskey.
You already know.
Yeah.
Shit, we got
No.
one more clip. That's
Oh, we do.
that's it. Oh yeah.
Oh, we were closing out.
We're closing out.
Closing out and
No,
doing plugs.
One more clip. All right, hold on. Good.
Well, wait, it gets worse.
Oh, sure. I'm fine with that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought we were closing out and doing
Brittany Renner joint. Nah, yeah. One more, yo. Keep it nice and
nigga standing up, got his jacket on.
Yeah, we got a
Nigga
main
was like,
event.
I am out.
Main event,
Oh,
man.
we doing plugs? Oh, it's
Quick.
time to go.
Quick. Huh? Oh, yeah, one more.
I appreciate you, Corey Cool, to be being a co-host on my podcast. Nobody cares about Father's Day, especially for the fact that our kids are
Well, this
I
is
mean,
perfect.
our
It's
kids are
a
hitting it
perfect
off like
clip.
a motherfucker.
It's the perfect clip for the Father's Day pod, for the Father's Day boys.
We're so versatile. We do so many things, right, Corey? Cool. We do so many things. We're so great. We're so great at what we do. We're so good at it.
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How are you?
It is a weird situation, though. The uh the women with male friends and stuff like that. But sometimes I be needing that shit, man. Like I said, I be needing that shit because I like when I gotta say something to you. Oh, where we at?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I give a particular. What's that? Oh, never mind.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. Yeah, I will, but I'm telling you right now. And it's what it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Damn, wait a minute. What's this? Who's that white girl?
Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
Oh no. Does this continue? Oh.
I'm pulling up, I'm spanking shit, talking about straight.
Yeah, let's be quick, man. They put pass on this one. Real quick, yo. Yo, she wildin'. She hurt.
Wait, who's Brittany Renner again?
Situation.
What did she do?
She Instagram, like, you know, she was just Muslim.
She was
engaged to
just
Kevin
Muslim.
Gates. Like, she got a, like that's PJ Washington, dude that plays for the Dallas Mavericks, the NBA player.
Wait, and she was with Kevin Gates?
Correct. And she was wearing the whole hijab and all that fly.
Right.
Broke up with him, and now she out there in her little workout shit.
I remember
back
that.
out there. Her mother
I guess the
is
Muslims didn't work
videotaping
out,
off
huh?
the rip. All right, let's start from the beginning. Yo,
I think that's what they do when they do the handover to the child.
She's handing off the baby.
Yeah.
The baby's crying. What's the big deal? The baby doesn't want to go. What's the problem? Both 9 out of 10 times, the mother's the primary caregiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you're leaving the primary caregiver and you're a young child,
yeah, you're gonna cry.
You're gonna cry. But you have a boy. You want him to be around his father, right? No, like, yeah, like I don't really see the big deal. She just, as soon as I heard her say what we not gonna do, that's when it was like, all right, it's a bird. You know, she just gonna make this scene because she's not happy where her life is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a weird situation just now.
You know?
First of all, he's an NBA player. He's not around like that. He travels the United States on a regular basis. And then when he's not traveling, he's gotta be at practice and shit like that
And
and
he's
training.
trying to be a dad. He's showing up for his time with his son. It's whack enough that you got a co-parent, you got court-appointed time. Like that's rough enough, yo.
I'm so confused about this situation.
Ain't really nothing to be confused
Oh,
about.
okay. So it's a court appointed It's a court appointed
yeah,
like
he's on child support.
visitation situation.
Yeah, visitation.
Yeah, that's what it
once
looked
you're on
like.
child support, it's court appointed. I get my son from this time every other weekend, whatever.
And
He
I'm
come to
sure
Brooklyn.
that court appointed excuse me, situation is also based on his NBA schedule.
Well, it's based on his schedule, period. 'Cause working dads, whatever.
Right.
It's usually every other weekend, something of that sort.
Okay.
Now she's on some shit like she's triggered all of something because the baby's crying because of the Passover. Let it happen, right? Like it's whatever. Kids are gonna cry, right?
That's
It's an unfortunate situation that you're raising a kid in a broken family, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I think it was a moment for her and her mom to air out their grievances because she was talking about money. And it's like, all right.
Kid got $11,000 in his bank account. Yo, that's worse than most Americans.
Yo.
You don't have $11,000 in my bank account.
Cheerio.
What the fuck?
Cheerio.
This kid is crying.
It's the entitlement.
He don't even got words yet.
Yeah.
He's got $11K in his bank account.
What are we doing?
Whoa.
Like, yo. What do you feel about
Perspective
his shorty
versus
at
reality.
the end? What do you feel like his shorty at the end mouthing off? I feel like that's the only part where he was a little wrong. He should have had a little more control over his bitch. You know what I mean? In the passenger seat. Pardon me. That's his wife now. He's newly married.
His whole, according to them.
Well, she's married to him. Like they're married.
Oh,
the woman
okay.
that he was picking up his child with.
That's why she's upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she kept it cool.
That's
for a good
disgruntled
while.
baby mama. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, I'm talking about that's why the baby mom was upset.
Yeah. Disgruntled baby mothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
you move on and you know.
Oh, I'm
you lock down somebody else.
You guys might not know, but I'm in a master class of disgruntled baby mothers.
Well, talk about it. Wait till you hear.
He said a master class.
Yeah, I've had a baby mother tell me that my kid was jealous because I was having another kid and they didn't want to be replaced. But it's like, wait a minute, this is my kid. I don't favor one over the other. And this kid didn't even come out yet. How you already jealous? You weren't speaking from my daughter. You were speaking from your perspective.
I think that happens though.
Oh, obviously, it definitely. What? Oh, that they favor.
No. That kids get jealous. I think
kids get jealous is fine. Yeah. That I understand. But
Did you
that's
speak to your daughter about it?
That's up to you.
Was
Yeah,
it
of
based
course.
on-
Of course.
Was it a real conversation that
She had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
Okay.
It was the mother. It was the mother saying how she felt about it.
Yeah.
But
were you on child support right away?
Oh, always.
Okay.
Yeah, from day one, I was on child support.
See, this
visitation and everything. But
to me, there's two groups of co-parenting. There's the co-parenting where it's like without a parachute, you guys are just out there and there's no child order. You guys kind of work it out without the system. And that's very touchy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it takes time. It takes time to be able to work it out without the system.
It's an advantageous situation for the child first and the father. And then the mother third. You know what I mean? So, and then there's the child support situation where you have your court appointed. You could do whatever you want to do at that point. You could pull up with anybody you want. You could do anything you want, whatever. PJ Washington obviously is on that, second kind of stage where you don't got to walk on eggshells around her.
Right.
Show up, whatever. Yo, she's crying. Another thing that she said is like, yo, y'all don't do nothing. We don't got to do nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be with him.
When
Then
my
he's
kid is
coming back
with
to my
you,
house, and he's just gonna be with me for a little
right.
while.
When my kid is
He's
with
gonna
you,
chill.
I don't have to do anything.
I don't gotta do nothing.
When my kid is with me, that's when I have to work.
Right.
Now, if there's of course, if there's an issue and the parents need to come together and discuss, that's when. But my problem with that situation is you did this in front of the kid. Like you pulled your cameras out, recorded this shit to make content.
She ain't go viral since.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like that happens more often than you think nowadays.
Of course.
When it's a visitation situation,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people record just in case something does happen, so they can report back if it was something negative that happened.
Yeah, but you can't report back
it
to the
happen.
court that my kid cries every time
No.
they go with
That's
their
not
father.
going. No, that's not going to go anywhere. That whole situation is just going to go on social media. But as
Right.
far as like a judge, it's not going to really go anywhere.
But it didn't go to the judge. It went to social media for the social for us to judge.
Yeah, of course.
And that's where it's wrong, because you're not realizing that this affects the kid. And that's always been my issue with my disgruntled baby mothers, that what you're doing right now is affecting the kid. It's not affecting me, because I have mine. I'm with the person that I need to be with. You're mad because maybe because I'm not dealing with you, or maybe because we didn't work out, maybe because your life is miserable, but you can't take that out on the kid. If you want to call me on the side and we have the discussion on the side, but that display right there it's embarrassing more than anything.
Primary caregiver.
It's embarrassing and foolish. You're a grown person.
The only power they have is that little bit of interaction and that little bit of
just leveraging the kid.
That's why that's what I would critique him though. I would probably have somebody be the liaison between me and her.
Yeah,
he got enough breath for that. Right?
Yeah.
Also, true. I wouldn't bring my lady.
Yo, he's paying.
I wouldn't.
That kid got
it don't matter. It don't matter.
That's true.
I hear you, but we're talking about the stress of the situation.
No, you're right. You're right about that.
Huh?
That's his wife.
It don't matter.
Okay.
I think both of y'all are right.
Matter.
I think both of y'all are right. He should have a right to be able to bring his wife to go pick up his kid if he needs to. Like, if we're already out and I got to swing back and get my kid at the same time, it's going to be an inconvenience for me to drop you off or have you take an Uber home so I can go deal with this situation. No, we're married. So just like the paralyzed situation, we deal with this together. So the reason why she got out of pocket, his wife got out of pocket, is because she's calling her a hoe. That's not a hoe. That's my wife. You have no right to disrespect my wife just because we had a situation and our situation is alive and we got to take care of it.
I hear you, but as the only man in the situation, it's kind of up to you to kind of keep the peace in the situation.
You got to keep the peace, right? And I've been through that. I've been through the situation of keeping the peace.
When she heard, there was some old nigga at the door. Like, when she was handing the baby off, there was a man there. It seemed to be.
And what he do?
Maybe her father or maybe her grand.
What do he do?
He just shut up.
He shut up, right?
Because he's like, that's that NBA nigga.
All right. Either way, all right. He kept his cool as a man.
No, he's not keep his cool. He was pussy. Like, he ain't control none of them broads in his stable.
He's not gonna be not pussy if he's sitting there arguing with women.
You ain't. What's the arguing with women? Get the women under control. It just,
bro.
It just shows who you raised. If that's her grandfather or that's her father,
it
just goes to show that's who you raised.
That's
I'm around. I got a daughter with children. If I'm around and all that riffraff is going on, it ain't going on around me. Like, we not doing all this nasty.
You ain't.
I'm the fucking HNIC around this shit. You know what I mean? All the money, everything passing around. Yo, listen, you're a representation of me.
I don't disagree with that.
It is a failure of my household and my whole.
I don't disagree with that.
If I got if I'm standing next to you and you arguing with a man,
I don't disagree with that.
Handing him over to your like.
I'm telling, if I'm the man in the house, put your fucking camera down. Give that man his kid and let them fucking get out of here.
Exactly.
You sit your ass down and go find you somebody that you can be comfortable with.
To fucking take a picture, like, you got old
and then why is it always come down to money? You don't do nothing, but it's always, but you gave your hoe $107K. That's my fucking wife. But you only give your son $11K. That's a lot of fucking money.
A lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money. What kind of fucking world are you living in that $11K to a kid that ain't developed? that ain't fully developed has 11,000 in his bank account.
This bastard child, right?
What is going on in the black community? This shit kills me.
Yo, bro.
Oh, nigga.
Bottom line is this: he controls that situation.
You're right.
In mad different facets.
Right. You're right.
He's the money.
Yeah.
He has a reputation that needs to be preserved.
Yeah.
He's the father.
Yeah.
Right. One, don't bring your wife. There's no point. There's no point because, and you don't even got to respond to them because it don't matter. Whatever they say, it don't matter.
He had a Frank stand invitation.
That's like my thing. Have to feel
He did
great,
invite her
though.
to the Frank stand.
That wasn't even
Invited
necessary.
moms to the
That
Frank.
should have to feel great,
Invited
though.
moms to the
That shit
Frank
have to feel
stand.
great,
It was very unnecessary.
But the
But
fact,
everybody, if you had one,
the fact that her mother's holding the camera means that she ain't been raised right.
All right,
That's exactly what I'm
that's
saying.
yeah, that's
And dad
that's,
was holding
true.
open the door like a corky,
Yeah.
like letting
Yo, bro.
her outside the house doing that. I'm like, yo, you see what you came from.
Yeah. But
You from mixed race trash,
so,
yo.
So I agree. I agree with you to a certain level. I don't think that he had to not bring his wife. I think if you have your wife with you, then fine. But you gotta you also have to control the situation.
You work that
all the men.
How long he been married to that girl?
I don't know.
Yes,
No,
It doesn't
no.
matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
don't-
matter. If that's my wife, you don't have the right to call her a hoe. You don't have the right to call her a hoe. 'Cause that's my wife. She's not a hoe. She's a housewife.
Either way, she could be your wife. You don't want her getting into no back and forth altercation like she just did.
Right.
It's just that it's like bro, I'm gonna keep the peace.
Yeah, but see, here's where it becomes a problem. Here's where it becomes a problem. When you drop your wife off and say, I'm gonna go deal with this, now your wife is at home wondering what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
So now you got to deal with that too. No, I'm gonna bring you in, and if you got to understand, you're married with me. This is the drama that I'm going through. This is the drama that we're now going through because you decided to marry my ass.
I used to park up
bro.
a lot, yo. Like when I had wifey with me, I had to go pick up the baby. I park up the street. Nigga, I park
all right,
up the street,
so
nigga. I park
okay,
up the street,
all
nigga.
right.
I park up. I walk up a little bit like that.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing. But you got to.
So why?
But I also understood.
Me about
but because I understood that at the end of the day, it's not the right thing to do because when you do that, now you're giving the baby mother power that she doesn't deserve. And she doesn't. There's no reason. It's not necessary. If I'm going to bring my wife, and it's not the flaunt, it's not to throw it in your face that I moved on. But yeah, you kind of got to throw it in your face, like I moved on, and I'm coming to pick up my kid that we had. So you go get you a man so you can feel secure in your situation. Stop fucking being miserable and trying to bring down my situation.
That's all right. That's not going to change anything for her. Like, bro, it could change something for him. He's the one that has something to lose.
No,
right? She don't really got nothing to lose. All this is content for her. She's a content creator. A social media.
What she's losing is respect. And if the right people,
what makes you think she had any respect in the first place?
Because people like her because she's a celebrity. She got some kind of she got social
no
media
respect
celebrity.
though. It's no respect though.
She's got social media celebrity. That's respect.
No, not really. All right. The thing is, she got popular because she got a baby by him.
Okay,
that's when she really popped up, when she got pregnant by him.
That's fine,
right? So any bad interactions, any shit that can go viral is good for her.
No, it's not good for her.
Yes, it is.
Because the only people that are going to agree with what the fuck she just did are other disgruntled baby mothers. Any real person is going to be like, yo, you just embarrassed yourself and you need to go sit down and reevaluate your life, because there's no reason why
she's gonna get 20 interviews for this shit. She's gonna book 20 interviews for this shit.
But that's just because the society like.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to say.
But
like,
that,
yo, bro, this is the thing. This is what niggas gotta realize with baby moms, right?
Yeah.
If your baby moms, no disrespect to anybody's baby moms or whatever, but if she play in the mud and you don't play in the mud well, you can't do that. Cause you're not gonna be able to beat her at her game, bro.
From my experience,
if you play on grass and she play in mud, yo, that's her home field advantage. You're gonna lose that game.
I don't agree with that. You know why? Because eventually, playing in the mud, they see that you covered in mud and they will walk away from you eventually. That nigga's in the NBA. That nigga still needs to make sure that his team wins. So anybody who's a fan of his team that's watching her do that shit ain't gonna think about none of that when he's out there on that fucking court playing his game. They're gonna be like, fuck that bitch because I need this nigga to win.
All right, that's fine. That's fine, right? But what I'm saying is that, yo, it adds no value to his life. This interaction adds no value to his life. It adds ultimate value to her life.
I don't think it adds value to her life. I don't think so.
And you don't like, yo,
I don't think so.
All right, either way, I'm not helping you. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna pick up the baby.
I don't think so. I think
I'm
real
gonna
people
leave. Or I'm not even gonna do this shit. I'm gonna have my moms or somebody come pick up the baby.
That I agree with. I agree with having like you said, a liaison to come and do and make and you have the money to do that. You have the money to do that. You have the money to be like, yo, my mom's gonna come get her, or I hired somebody who's going to, or even the court. Tell the court I need somebody to make sure that they can set up a situation where they come, even if I park up the block. You go pick up my kid and you bring my kid to me, and then I leave with my wife and my kid.
We can't act like people are unaffected. That has an impact on him too.
I don't think so.
Having that fucking terrible interaction.
I don't think
bro.
so. I don't think so because
bro.
I've been.
He's a human being.
I get it. No. I think the only person that situation fucks up is the kid. It doesn't fuck up anybody else.
Let's talk about the kid, right?
And I think that's where
you could avoid all of that, right? You could avoid all of that, right? You don't now. He's going to see his father telling his mother and his grandmother to suck his dick, right? That'll be there.
Yeah.
And yo, bro, if it didn't affect him, he would have never responded like that. And a lot of that shit could have been avoided.
It's gonna
right?
affect you.
Yo, bro, affect you. When a woman fuck her up, will fuck her up if he's just like, he don't say shit. Take the baby, get in the car, and drive away.
That's true. That's true. To suck my dick was a slip, and I know he's looking back at it like I should have never said that shit. But it's not. First of all, it's not going to affect him in court. And a lot of niggas are going to be like, "Yeah, suck my dick, bitch," because, like, again, it's not. I don't think this makes her look good at all. And the only people that's going to make it look good to her. The only thing that she's gonna look good for is other disgruntled baby mothers. Oh, he's crying because the nigga's an NBA player.
Yo, bro.
You sit at home and take care of the kid. Of course, the kid is gonna cry when he's leaving mommy.
He just
that's what happened.
He just made her $500 to $1 million.
Nah, I don't think so. I think
she can go on Instagram. She can go on Instagram Live multiple times. She can do a bunch of interviews.
If she goes on Instagram, all she gotta do is go. Nobody wants anything to do with Brittany Renner and her stupid bullshit.
This is the end of it right here.
What's that? I signed a $90 million contract with the Mavs just days after his baby mom Brittany Renner tried to fight him over their son. Exactly. Over $11K. Right. Bitch, I'm
Bring us home, baby. We got here.
Yeah, that's it. Like it's not it. He is fine in the situation. She is the one that's going to lose respect because she showed herself to be a disgruntled baby mother.
She already been that. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know,
like, yo, bro. She already been where she been.
I know.
Like,
that's why he's married to another girl.
You not gonna don't pump her up to like, yo. You need to deflate this chick. deflate her. Don't
But
pump
you
her up
can't.
to
You
make her.
can't because you're tied to her for forever now. You're tied to her forever now because you got to be a parent to this
You gotta
kid
be a parent.
with
You are
her.
paying this lady to raise your kid. You're paying this lady like yo. She was an incubator. Pump the seed in her.
Yeah.
That's cool. Give her the money. Keep it moving. Pick up your son. Keep it moving. The liaison shit is fly. It's a little sterile, but if that's what it's got to take to get to this point,
Yeah.
to get to the peace point, that's what it's got to take.
Nah,
on papers, she got to hand over the kid to that. Maybe the judge will see that and be like, "Yo, maybe we need a mediator. She needs to act better, whatever." Maybe
Right.
gonna cry.
She gonna try to
The
get more
only
money.
thing-
She saw that
Let
contract.
her,
She's probably gonna try to
let
get
her
more
the
money.
as she.
She's not
I
gonna.
don't think that
well,
she should.
she could probably get more
but
money
she's
in
gonna
court.
try.
She could probably get more money, but he could also use that as evidence to get full custody of his kid, and him and his wife raise the kid. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
She ain't do nothing that would.
The
they would
only
take the
thing,
kid.
the only thing this appeals to is social media that loves drama.
And that's her brand.
There's no
That is her
respect.
brand.
There's no respect factor there. She has
That's
no.
her brand, though.
she
No
has
respect. Social media. That's her brand.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that shit doesn't pay off at the end. Yeah, but
Doesn't matter
but
how you're
again,
famous.
there's a
If you're famous
difference.
for something good, if you're famous for something bad, it's all the fucking same.
Corey
As
Cool,
long as
Corey
y'all
Cool
niggas-
hit it.
First off,
Corey
y'all
Cool hit it
making
on the nail.
Y'all making excuses for men.
No, there's no excuse.
It's not the same.
No, no,
The same
I'm
rules
not-
don't apply.
I can't make an excuse because I'm
Like, yo,
speaking from reality. I'm speaking
First of
from
all,
reality.
he should have never had a baby with her in the first place.
I'm speaking from
one,
reality and
right?
experience.
And then now he's still making bad decisions.
The only bad decision that he made was to tell her to suck my dick. That's it.
No, you could mute it. You could mute her. You could suppress her so much, but you're giving her what she wants.
That's
This
you
is
know
what
what
she- this is
you
what
know
she
what
wants.
that's not even that big of a deal because he just came off with a $90 million contract.
All right.
But Corey Cool hit it on the nail when he said perspective versus reality. The perspective is, oh, he's not a good father because the kid is crying. No, that's not the case. The nigga's a fucking NBA player. He can't even see his wife or his mother or his father like that, or his siblings if he got it, because he's always on the road. The niggas is always on the road. He's not gonna be able to see his kid like that. So when she's over there beefing, and then she mentions 11,000 into her kid's bank account that hasn't even fully developed yet as a human being, you lose all respect for that. How you say you not doing nothing, you put 11K in you ain't doing shit. You only put 11,000 in your kid's bank account. That nigga is too, if even. That shit don't mean a fucking thing. As far as I'm concerned, if you can put 11K in your kid's bank account who hasn't even gotten to kindergarten, pre-kindergarten yet, you've done a lot.
That's the big
You've done a fucking lot. Her problem is that she's only looking for money, and that's always been my issue with the baby mothers that I've dealt with, because they're always looking for money and they will use the kid as leverage. And I always told them since I was fucking 18 years old, you are fucking the kid up. You're not fucking with me, because I can deal with your bullshit because I'm an adult, I guess, not at 18, but you're fucking the kid up. You're not fucking me up, because I'm gonna still do what I did. And guess what happened? I'm doing what I need to do, and they are not. So it's speaking from experience. You can be as disgruntled and fucked up and try to run me through the ringer as much as you want to, but as long as I do what I got to do and keep doing what I got to do, the reality, your perception,
Arguments go both
your
ways.
perception
though.
goes.
They go both ways.
No, because perception and reality are two different things. The reality is you are a disgruntled bitch and you are not going to win, even if you try to use social media against me, because I'm gonna just keep working. And when I kept working, I won. I won my kids. That's it. No.
All right.
No, with the exception of one, unfortunately, but it's just, I don't. Social media doesn't give you respect, because those same people that will love you one day will hate you the next.
Oh yeah.
And they will still follow you on Instagram just to get on social media and hate you.
I hear you.
So I don't think she won anything in that. And I think the only problem that he had was that he told her to suck his dick, and his wife started bugging when she called her a hoe. But you have no reason to call my wife a hoe.
That's what that's my point.
That shit is not going to
It
play
was
off in
it was
court. As a matter of fact,
it
it's
don't
going to work.
matter. It doesn't
It's going to
matter.
work to her disadvantage in court if he plays his cards right. And that's just, again, working from experience. When I went to court, I played my cards right, and maybe I was lucky. I don't know.
So, dealing with your baby moms.
Moms is.
Did you argue back, or were you trying to keep the peace?
I always try to keep the peace, but eventually I broke, just like he did. Eventually I broke.
All right.
Because it's only so much you can. It's only so much you can take.
No. Let's go shit over. We here. I'm talking like we here. I try to end this shit, but let's talk. All right. When niggas pick bad bitches to have baby moms, like
bad, like the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, Brittany Renner she's bad.
wrong.
She's bad, but she's also bad.
But she was an Instagram thought. You know what I'm saying? So do you chalk it up to the game sometimes? Like, do you ever look at it like, yo, all right, I can't be so mad because I kind of
of course. I'm
sure that I chose
that part. Yeah,
I'm sure he went home and kicked himself for being like, I can't believe I messed with this bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I did it 1,000 times over.
Right.
Up to now. But
so then when you say baby moms, is it like you did it a couple times?
Yeah, I did it more than once, right?
Pick rotten bitches. I mean, pardon me, rotten women to have
on the nail. Nah.
Yeah. Pardon me, but it's like cool because we'll do the same thing with women who, like, when I see women on the street and they be like, yo, dude just ran out on me or whatever like that. I always look at her like at her like, yo, all right, you picked a bad person to have a baby with.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, with my homies that is in court, child support and all that, I'm like, yo, how you chose this woman to have these kids with? It's like, yo, if you make a mistake, don't you just kind of like own it and then you can live with it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to own it and live with it is to keep doing the work. Keep working on yourself.
Yeah.
Get the right person.
Right.
Keep working, keep doing what you got to do.
Right.
And let it play out.
Right.
Because that's what and I can say that because that's the only thing that I did.
Right.
I eventually, it got to me, of course. It
Right.
gets to me every once in a while. It got to me back then, stressed out, fucked up. But then it's like, as long as I keep working on me and what I need to do,
right.
You got to understand, you made mistakes.
Right.
Unfortunately, they're lifelong mistakes.
Right.
These are lifelong mistakes that you're going to have.
Right.
But it doesn't, just because you made that mistake doesn't mean you don't deserve to go get married to the right person.
Man enough.
But that doesn't mean you make it worse though. Also.
But he didn't make it worse. The only thing he made it worse. The only thing he did was tell her to suck my dick. That's
With a
it.
whole reaction, everything. He said, "Just took the baby."
That's bad.
Saw the camera.
It is bad. It's bad.
This is the NBA.
It's definitely bad.
This is the NBA trained player, media trained, everything like that. Know that there's a camera on him. Take the baby in the car, pull out the driveway, go. You don't even roll down the window. The baby's in the back seat. Your window roll down for your bitch to fucking even do all that.
Right.
Doing a lot. Like, yo, yeah, Brittany Renner deserved all that. But it's like, yo, niggas got a responsibility to even train women that they not even with anymore. You know what I mean? If you have a baby with her, she's your lifelong responsibility.
This is what I'm
to
saying.
be civilized too. You know what I mean? Do not give in. Do not bite on the bait.
Yeah,
that
but
shit is bullshit, garbage ass bait. It's the garbagest bait out there. You were alpha. You know what I'm saying? Don't go for the fucking bait. If you PJ Washington, I don't know any situation
if the mother of your kid constantly told you
Yeah.
that you weren't a good father.
Right.
And you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing.
Right.
And you know that you are.
Yeah.
And it's like, I ignored it today. I'm ignoring it tomorrow. I'm ignoring it. How many times does she have to say it before you be like, bitch, fuck you. You were stupid. What the fuck are you doing?
I've never lived in that world. I've never ever had an interaction in my entire life when someone's told me something more than once and I haven't corrected it. I've never, my entire life, I've never had a problem with somebody to constantly tell me something more than once and then it kind of went left. If my daughter's mother told me that, like, yo, I need you to pick, it's never even happened.
Right.
First of all, but she told me I need to do better in certain things, then I'm gonna do better. If I need to do something with, if that's what's bothering you, then I'm not gonna do it for the sake of you. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I'm gonna take it as constructive criticism too. You know what I'm saying? You learn from different situations. Like,
yeah,
I
but
don't know if I'm like the ultimate
but that's
nigga,
but
but
you
it's like,
can't.
yo,
If a white person tells you that you a bad person just because you black, you're not gonna take that shit. I'm black. I can't help. I'm black. I'm black because not just because I want to be, but because that's what I am.
Yeah, but like the thing is, the question is, will you be able to convince that person otherwise?
You don't have to convince them.
Exactly, you don't. So that's what I'm trying to say. Why are you gonna convince a scorned woman,
But
right? That's
he
saying
didn't.
something.
He didn't convince her by saying "suck my dick."
Exactly.
No.
All he said was
no,
"Get the
he
fuck out
fed-
of my face
no,
with your
he-
stupid bullshit."
He fed into her shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
Where he don't like, yo,
but
you
people
don't
are
have-
gonna do that when you have been constantly tormented
that's an excuse.
and beat.
That's an excuse.
Nah, it's
That's
not
an
an
excuse. That's
excuse.
an excuse.
That's not an
That's an excuse.
excuse.
That's an
That's not an
excuse.
excuse.
It's an
If you have been doing the right thing all your life,
It's an excuse.
and people are telling you that you're not doing the right thing, eventually you're gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out of
Not a
here.
mindset
Stop
for
fucking telling me that. Stop
not a
fucking telling
man
me I'm not
mindset.
doing. Now stop telling me
You
that.
play sports. You win or you lose.
Yeah, but that's not sport.
Either you,
That's not
either
sport.
you good. Well, it's the mentality that sports teaches you. Either you good enough or you don't put up to, or you haven't held up to the standard. Sometimes the person was better than you in the interaction.
I think
if she got the upper hand on you, you roll up the window.
I
you
think
let the bitch curse you out,
I
and you go
think
out the window. You
some
learn from next
people.
time.
I
Yo,
think
next
some
time
people
I'm coming
deserve.
in lowly. Next time I'm coming in with a fucking full
There is no
through,
way
and I'm
that
showing the other
there
side of the
there
shit.
is no way.
I'm not giving it.
There's
I'm
no
not
way
walking into
that the
shit.
Ku Klux Klan is gonna walk through this block right now and tell you that you ain't shit, that you ain't worth nothing, and scream in your face and tell you that you're fucked up because you're black. And they tell you the same thing every single day. They're gonna come. They tell you, I'm gonna come to here every day and tell you that you ain't shit because you're black. Your kids ain't shit because they black, and you're not gonna react to that.
My life is threatened.
You're not gonna get in your car and just be like, it's just a
At
Klan.
that point.
Yeah, but your life is threatened. Your life is threatened if they try to pin something on you and take you to court for it. Nah, you can't tell me that I haven't been doing anything for my kid and put it on camera to try to prove something and not react. Yeah, bitch, suck my dick. Suck my dick because you're dumb. You're dumb and your perspective is bullshit.
But it didn't.
And
Your that reaction didn't prove her wrong.
but it also didn't do anything.
It's not
in
like
his career.
It's not like he.
just
No,
got
I'm not saying. All I'm
Can you
saying.
pull that back up?
All
90 mil.
All I'm saying is that
she looks bad.
All I'm saying is that he didn't pull out a receipt to show. Yeah, I pick up my kid every whatever. It's nothing. You're not gonna disprove anything that she's saying, right? So why even try? Keep it moving.
But she did it. She did it to herself. She did it to herself.
She didn't do nothing to herself.
Yes, she did. She said you only put $11,000. You know how many people wish they had $11,000 in their bank account right now?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Do you think the child's mother and the child should live an equivalent lifestyle of the father who has money?
That's a good question.
No.
I don't think so. I think if we're no longer together,
Ron argued with me with that last time we went around.
I think.
What was your stance on it?
No, that's we talking about that was divorce. That wasn't. Like,
I
having a
think
kid with somebody.
I think if we if we had a kid and we decided we're no longer having this relationship, then you have to do what you got to do for that kid when the kid is with you, and I got to do what I got to do with the kid when the kid's with
Y'all
me.
gotta live with that
Now,
type of kid.
what we
You're-
do
you're-
need to do.
You're poor. The baby's poor when he's with mommy. On the week, every other weekend, baby rich.
That's not gonna happen.
No, I don't think that's the case.
not gonna happen.
I don't think that's the case.
That would never exist.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case because but what's going to happen is if I'm rich, my kid is going to be rich when he's with you.
No, not even.
I think
he's gonna up his standard of living.
Who?
Your kid.
Let's
say
because
let's
child support
just say
and shit?
for instance, PJ Washington, NBA player, has a baby with a chick from the projects. She live in the projects. Now she get that child support. She don't got to live in the projects no more.
No.
Now she's not living in a mansion,
right?
Where he lives, but she can move into a nice apartment off the whatchamacallit.
Right.
Yeah, she ups the standard of living. She don't got to live like he lives.
Right. If she decides to stay in the projects and use the money on different.
But that's
And
another.
that's when you go to court and said, "I need custody."
But
She
that's
got him living.
right. That's another issue though. It's like, yeah, we had a kid together, but I shouldn't be funding your life for my kid's sake. You still got to put in the work. You're not going to be able to sit and just live off of my child support just because we had a kid together.
Not with a rich nigga.
This is a 50-50 situation.
Not with a rich nigga. Nah. All right. So if a chick is living in the project, she gets social services or whatever. Her living is subsidized. Part of her life is caring for her child and making a living for herself. Right. And one could be the same. She could technically, like, if he makes $90 million, or let's say for instance his salary is like $30 million a year. She gets, let's say he got to give her $11,000 a month. That's enough for her to.
Hell yeah, it is. But I also think that she shouldn't be. Now I'm not saying she shouldn't go. Put the kid in a better situation because again, it's so many moving parts in a situation like that. If you break up with a girl and you have a kid with her, if you have a kid with a girl and you break up with her, if y'all work together and it's like, I'm not gonna be disgruntled, but help me out for the sake of this kid. I don't want to live in the projects no more. All right, I will help you. That's it. But if you a disgruntled bitch, yeah, no, you gotta figure this shit out on your own.
You ever see a world where it is a service? You ever see a world where it is a service where men with means, with millions of dollars, can have children naturally with women that applied themselves to this certain website with certain specifications? I have a PhD, have this. I just want this amount of money a month to do this, and then they have a baby, and they just kind of.
Yeah, it's called a sperm bank.
Can it ever be that?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure it's happened before.
Be in the child's life, have that child just transactionally, just having transactional.
I think Ebony K. Williams did that.
Right.
The lawyer.
Yeah.
You know Ebony K. Williams?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think she had a baby with a dude and just said, I'm good. I just want you to give me this kid because you have good genes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk off. I don't want a relationship with you. I want to walk off and just take care of this kid by
No,
myself.
but is there a world where the dad can actually be like, yo, I don't want to have a relationship with any women. I just want to have high quality children.
First of all, I'm pretty sure that's what Nick Cannon did.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's Nick Cannon's life.
All right. Okay.
And then the basketball player. Didn't we talk about him on the podcast one time? The basketball player, he said that he got this chick pregnant, but he was telling her, I don't want to be in a relationship, whatever. But I'll give I'll give you $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. No, he was trying to give her $1 million to put the kibosh on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like, I'm gonna give you $1 million. You just take the kid. You just take the kid and go away.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
All right,
But to be honest, I think if you play your cards the right way, yeah. It's just when you're dealing with somebody that's not cooperative, it's not gonna always be, I'm just gonna have to ignore this chick and keep moving. At some point you're gonna break and be like, yo, I can't deal with you anymore. Like you do this all the time. I'm
Bro.
sure that suck my dick didn't come from a first time putting the camera on. This has come from a bunch of a few times of back and forths, and I'm getting into it. I'm gonna get into it. Don't bring that bitch to my crib. Type of
Yes,
vibes.
yeah, exactly. So it had right. So you should be used to the negative interactions, right? And
Yeah.
as time goes by,
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
want
mean that
you
you're not
you
gonna
want
react,
you want
though.
to mitigate it before it even gets to that. So you do what's in the best interest of the child.
Yeah.
Your wife also. Like, yo, bro, like
But
we
it
can't.
also
You
means
know,
he ain't grow
as
up
men.
enough
See,
yet
this is the
either.
thing. This is the thing, right? So women's decisions are not scrutinized, right? Women can make 1,000 mistakes. We sit here, we watch videos with women, whatever. They could say the wildest shit.
Yeah.
They could do the wildest shit.
Yeah.
And they could make terrible mistakes, but they're not going to be judged like men are going to be judged.
That's true.
And we got to take we gotta put ourselves at a higher standard. Like, yo, I'm a man. I made this decision to have this child with this woman. All right, the situation is not the greatest, right? So I gotta for me and my child, my stress level, I have $90 million to lose, right? She don't really got nothing to lose.
Right.
So I gotta make the best decisions. She don't have to. And
Yeah.
in a lot of situations, like, yo, we can't make excuses for the decisions that we make. We just got to live with them and make the best out of them.
Right.
That's what men have to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to save men.
Right.
Nobody's coming to save us. Like, we live in a world where there are steadfast things where if a woman makes a mistake, she has a lot more support than a guy does.
Yeah,
a
that's
man
true.
has. And we just gotta be real with ourselves about that. And it's just how it is.
I don't disagree with that. I do just think that particular situation isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work out in her favor, and it's already proven. He just signed a contract after that.
That one thing has nothing to do with the other.
I don't. I agree, but what it does show is I'm still out here working, and you out here recording me trying to what's the word?
Bro, she already
What's the word when you try to bring somebody down?
Bro, she secured her job, right? She secured a 21 year.
He secured
She already secured a 21 year
okay.
job.
Right.
When she had the baby.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Okay.
Anything else is gravy on top.
Yeah.
Don't give it a gravy. That's all I'm saying. Because trust and believe.
But
it don't matter how much money she make, how popular she gets, you're not gonna benefit off that. It can only just be detrimental to you, right? And all she's gonna do, because you don't do interviews, you do interviews about sports. You don't do interviews about your relationship. She's gonna go on a road show, mad different platforms, and talk shit about him.
Yeah, but it's just not gonna stop. That's not gonna.
It's not gonna stop. So you don't play again, fellas. You got baby moms, and she with the shits, and you not that type of, like, you not with the shits, don't egg her on. Cause yo, when they already low, trust and believe, they can get even lower.
And
right? They gonna figure a way exactly, right? And it's like, it's not even worth it. Suck my dick or whatever. It's not even worth it.
That's true. It's definitely true.
Not even worth it.
It's definitely true.
All right. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey podcast. Again, give me a handle, Holly.
ITCHOLE on social media platforms, and Father's Day Pod, all social media platforms.
Corey, cool.
Cheers.
Tell people where they can find you, man.
CoolUniversity.com.
All right. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Also, Instagram, Cigars Whiskey, Cigars with an S Whiskey. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah.